Okay. Hello, Stargazers. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Oh my gosh, I am annoyed to say the least. I am so irritated right now. Oh my gosh, I'm ready to like throw this thing out the window. Hello. I can't greet everyone today. I'm sorry. Hello, everybody who joined in. I hate everything right now. I hate everything today. Why? On the one stage that I care more about, on the one event, on the Suzuran event. Why today of all days? Oh my gosh. We understand OBS is a being of evil, it really is. And the sad thing is, I didn't do anything to change it. I just kept restarting, and then eventually it just decided to work. So I can't actually pinpoint a problem. I can't deal with this. Chat's super delayed, by the way. I don't doubt that. No, it's not. It looks fine on all of my ends. Is it still delayed? Is the title right, first of all? Is the title of the stream right? Because I realized that it was wrong, and I just tried to change it. So hopefully the title got updated. Oh, I can't handle this, guys. It's fine, YouTube's been acting up for me as well. OBS is just par for the course. New problem, maybe restart? What? The stream's delayed? It's by how bad? By how much? Is the stream delayed? Chat size on the screen still bothers me. We need to fix that. One problem at a time, Blank, please. One problem at a time. It's saying 20 seconds delayed with live? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. 20 seconds delayed with live. Okay, on my end, it says that, like, we have excellent connection, so I don't really know what to do in terms of delay. Maybe try refreshing? See how long it takes to show up? See, I wasn't crazy? Wait. What? I reduced, it can't go under 5 seconds. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I'm seeing, I think I'm seeing chat live as it's being posted, but what do I know? I really can't tell. YouTube's usually 10 to 20 seconds behind live. It's not any different than normal, is it? I don't know. You do see it? I mean, I can see the chat. The chat looks okay. It's not on your end? Okay. I don't know if it's the way that things got set up. I don't know. I'm just... Usually I can get it to 2 to 3 seconds. I don't know why. I'm sorry. But anyway, hello everybody. Welcome in. If you're just now tuning in and you're very confused, I had some bad technical difficulties where OBS just straight up refused to start. On Twilight of Wolumonde, no less, which is frustrating because this is an event that I've actually been looking forward to. I want to learn more about Suzuran, so... Avalon, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you. Delay test? Is it delayed? When in doubt, blame OBS. I mean, I sent you guys screenshots in the Discord. It was genuinely OBS. Hello, Sephiel. Hello, welcome in. Alright. Hello, MG. Hello, Sam0. Hello, Aqua. Hello, Stucco. Hello, Cranky. Hello, Raoul. Hello, Charles. I'm trying as best I can here. Hello, Sam0. Ay. Babylon's super chat took way too long? Really? It looks instantaneous on my end. That's really irritating. We got caught by Suzuran skill, it seems. Okay, I will take that, because that's very clever. I will take that. If you're having delays on YouTube, try speeding up 2 times? Huh? Speed up the stream, it should reduce the delay. Me or viewers? I'm very confused right now. Also, you watched Avatar. What did you think of Avatar? Tech being tech. Fast Fox does work. Oh, jeez. Alright, okay. Are we good? Just turn off your S3. Hello, Celtic Alchemist. Welcome in, welcome in. Recently caught up with your playthrough and now I can watch live? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Will Suzuran skill 3 also delay the event? I don't know. You won't like what I'm going to say? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. So, for context, I told Raoul that he had to try watching Avatar because he apparently hadn't seen it. So, Avatar The Last Airbender. I'm curious. I'm nervous, but I'm curious. Also, I don't know if everything is set up correctly in terms of the actual game layout because, again, tech issues, had to do a lot of restarting. So, we'll hope that it works. It's so good. I know, right? What are you going to say, Raoul? We're all watching, we're all judging, we're all waiting. No, I'm joking. 2x speed works on a live stream? That is so strange. It would... Dreadful? I mean, I'm okay with people having their opinions, but dreadful? Dreadful. Everyone's allowed to have their opinions on different shows, but dreadful's a bit harsh. First episodes of Avatar are allegedly not that good. Better overall story and character development, but not best individual chapters. Also no cabbages at first. Dreadful seems a little bit... Okay, we are going to jump into the game here, because, oh my god. I want to jump in here. I'm jumping in now. I am jumping in now. Alright. I need to experience Suzuran's story before Raoul actually kills me. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna just jump in here. Yeah, we're just going to jump in here. Alright. I've been looking forward to this, so. Yay, E2 art. I know, right? I love the E2 so much. Also, I got the E2 acrylic in the mail. I'm very, very excited about that. I'll have to take a picture later because we've got the E2, the E1, and the art book acrylic and and the art book in the mail, and I'm really, really excited. So I'm gonna have to send pictures later. All right. Let's see here. So I'm completely going in blind. I didn't even read the intro to this. I have no idea. Alright. Let's see here. Folinek and Suzuran arrive at this place searching for the missing Atro, Wolumonde, the 8th moon of the Lithuanians' Winter Wisp Mountains. Under the threat of catastrophes, the town remains still while suspicion lurks in the people's eyes. A great fire extinguishes many lives, but from the ashes more questions rise. Will the arrival of reunion, the conflict between the infected and the townsfolk, reach a climax? Will this incident be resolved? Will there be answers to the mystery? Please investigate the truth hidden in the Twilight alongside the operators of Rhodes Island. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Acrylic of a book would go hard. Remember to do Annie before, I don't know what that event is. Alright. Oh! Wow, I was not expecting the, layout to be like this. I don't think I've ever seen a layout that's sort of, like... That's interesting. Okay. Wait a minute. This is... I guess we'll just start here. There's so many different things laid out here. Okay. Smoke rises above the branches. Yeah, this is a really, really, really good BGM. I really want to, add this to our playlist. I don't think it's in the playlist yet, and it's really nice. Alright. It's beautiful, ain't it? Yeah, it really is. And I really, really like this music. Welcome to Germany? Oh, okay. Is that sort of our equivalent setting? Alright. Under the old oak. Noted. "3:23 p.m. Clear. Underneath a nondescript oak tree outside the nomadic town of Wolumonde, Lithuanian." Oh. Well, that's an interesting start. Schultz Severin, this is your third pack of the day. Schultz? Oh, sorry, Uncle. I need my tobacco. You're right, of course. Alcohol and tobacco are bad habits. Don't be like me. But your cough keeps getting worse. We're off the clock. No need to be so formal. How many times have I told you? Never mind. He looks away, the burn tense, the weeds growing out of control. He flicks the ash from his cigarette. He hoped to find some peace and quiet in his solitude, even if it was just a change of his title. They made you come all the way out here. Bunch of old schemers. They won't even come to meet me themselves. They send out a little girl to get hurt. Ugh. Calm down, Uncle. I volunteered. I thought it would be better to tell you myself. You really have to quit smoking and drinking. Look how bad you've gotten. I've more or less figured it out. Damn it. Well, there was a heated discussion back in council. The young people hid in the parlor. No one dared to speak. No one helped me. I couldn't convince anyone on my own. I'm sorry. The situation's been tense since the town went off course. We don't need to be standing on ceremony anymore. Not that anyone would listen to students and kids, even if they did speak up. And then what happened? The counselors agreed that because it was impossible to distinguish between infected and the state of their infection, it's better safe than sorry. The bodies need to be buried outside town, and of course, no funerals. I'm sorry. But some of them are people of Wolumonde, our own. We can't just abandon them. Eckhard was the best tailor in town. He took over the shop from his father. We wouldn't have weddings without him. And poor Biderman. He lost his job as a catastrophe messenger because of the Great Rift. He's trying to atone. He is strong. Kevin wasn't infected. He worked hard for his wife. He was a good husband. And Thorwald, he... No more smoking, Schultz. Thor even said so. Can you accept it, child? Honestly? Forget what the old schemers think. I don't know. I just want Thor to be buried so he can rest in peace. I don't want people treating him like he's a threat when he's already dead. To be tossed out there to the elements. Alright. Why do we have to treat them like that? We never did anything like that before. And that Aripathy doctor, she was incredible. She refused to abandon Wolumonde. All four of them have the right to a decent burial, but... putting them together with the infected... we should just be blaming the fire. I know. But, well, let's save that for later. For now, we can't just dump their remains. I contacted the nearest, gendarmerie, and they will have experts on the rescue team to assist with the investigation. Until then, we keep the bodies where I can care for them. Once we have specialists on scene, we can treat the dead with appropriate care. We can still get help? They could be a month out, depending on the exact length of the rift. It could honestly be several months. Wolumonde's getting worse and worse every day now that we're off course. Everyone's saying we'll have to head around the whole Great Rift to get back on track. But if the Great Rift is that big, if the detour's too long... Anyway, we have to wait. Give me a minute with Thor. I think I'm entitled to that. If the old schemers want to leave my boy in the middle of nowhere, they'll have to shoot their own Schultz. They'll have to shoot me. They won't. We all know how much you've done for the town. Oh, forget I said that. I can't say that at a time like this. The Schultz can't talk like that. We have work to do. French for police force? Thank you. But Thor's still your son. Tajana, you go back and tell them. Tell them I agree. I agree with them. Oh. They came back. Thanks to the locals, we were able to slip into the nearby town and replenish our supplies. The hunters will be back soon. Hope we can get something today. I'm sick of sandworms. 2 days is enough. How about water? Not an issue. Gotta thank them for that too. But seriously, I don't like talking to them. I always feel like they're looking down on me. It looks like Wolumonde is going to start migrating again soon. We have to see some results by then. We have help. It will be good. Help? Maybe. But I don't trust the local infected. They're just out for revenge. Lithanian's better to the infected than most places are, and since everyone here uses arts, they don't have much reason to fear or persecute them. And isn't it enough that the infected can have a decent life here without being sent straight to the gallows? And I think they're just a bunch of thugs, stealing our name for their own purposes. Name? What's in a name? We don't trust them, fine, but who do we trust? Who should we trust? Can you stop talking so creepily? Whatever you say, Captain. Thank you. Oh, a leaf. It fell on your head. Huh? What? A few boxes of dried meat, fresh-picked fruit, water. It's early autumn, still a long way to winter. We have time. Okay, you're still kind of confusing me with that talk. Anyway, it's your call when to start the war. War? No. Huh? Look, the hunters are back. Seems our food will be better tonight. I hope so. We should eat more meat while we can. Food's going to be a big problem come winter. Did Bob ever write back? I haven't heard from him since we got to Lithanian. By the way, I've been meaning to ask. Like, was his codename Bob and they started calling him Big Bob because he's a big guy, or was he Big Bob from the start? I don't remember. Whatever, they're bounty hunters. Maybe they found the treasure. Treasure. It would be nice if there was a treasure to help us too. Oh? It's been 27 days. How could she take so long to make contact? She's obsessed with punctuality. Outro, where are you? Volonik? Oh, Lisa, I'm supposed to call you Operator Suzuran now, huh? It's a good code name. Thanks. You've been watching the communication room for 20 hours now. Aren't you going to take a break? Has it been that long? Yes, so please go to the break room and get some rest. I'll take over for you. Okay, it's really been that long. Still no word from Atro? None yet. I already put in an application to go to Lithanian. If Anya improves, I'll leave right away. Lithanian? Don't you have work to do? She's my classmate and my best friend. I won't abandon her. Atro's last contact was with the office in northern Lithanian. Unless something big happens, she won't go far from there. Then I'll go too. No. Huh? Harsh? You just want to find Atro, right? It won't be dangerous? Who knows what the situation could be. That's okay. I'm a fully accredited operator now, and a student of Dr. Calcit. And I can't stand seeing my big sister Falnik's worried face all the time. I have to do something. Never imagined little Lisa would worry about me someday. Everything's all out of order lately. Big or small, we all have worries. Well, okay. I reported it to the local branch office anyway. If anything goes wrong, they'll send help. Let's just wait for Amia's approval and then we'll go together. But you'll have to stay close by me. Message? Is it Atro? No, it's a brief sent by an operator in Lithuanian who received our message. Folinik? Atro was spotted in a small town in Lithuanian about 1 month ago. That town suffered a catastrophe. Okay then. Alright, interesting. Why are you saying star crimes already? Wait, why are you already saying star crimes? Excuse me? What is the meaning of that? Oh my gosh, what? She said big sister must eat too, Folinik? What do you mean? The famous Wolumonde adventure? Oh, is that how you- wait, are you supposed to pronounce it like a- it's a V? I've been saying Wolumonde, is it supposed to be Wolumonde? What race do you think, Folinik is? She kinda had mustelid ears, from what I could tell. Headcanon is that this event takes place in Suzuran. Vesa, please, don't say that. No, guys, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to say this because I'm probably gonna end up using stages with Suzuran in them. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm okay with most jokes that you guys have about the way I play, but honestly, and this has like come up before, I really don't want the jokes about hurting Suzuran because I really genuinely like her, and I waited a long time to try to get her from Colonel, and I really genuinely would appreciate it if we could not have the jokes. Like, I'm serious about it. I'm hoping that we could not have the jokes about the way that I don't place operators right, and if they end up going down early, and all these things. Like, I really care about Suzuran, so I would really appreciate it if I wasn't bullied for if she ends up going down early in a fight. I don't want to hear about, like, how she, you know, went down in Patriot's fight or anything like that. And this is not just you, Vesa. I've heard this from multiple people. So I'm just, like, putting down the ground right now, because obviously she's a huge part of the story, and I'm going to use her in the stages, and I just really don't want to be bullied about anything particular to Suzuran. You want to bully me about any other operator? You want to destroy me for mountain placement? Go right ahead. It's just Suzuran, please. Yeah, Suzuran's too precious. I really don't want to think about her in any sort of negative way. No, I really don't want to have her associated with star crimes or anything like that. I really just want to see her in the good light that she is. Mountain deserves it too, Suzu does not. Alright. Yeah, this event is when the Suzu bullying kind of started. I'm sure that a lot of people, like, you know, use Suzuran for the first time these stages. I'm sure it's a meme. I just very much really like Suzuran, and from the start of me playing ARKNIGHTS, wanted to get Suzuran. You guys know that I was saving in the search shop specifically for Suzuran. We ended up getting her in the Gamba. I've gotten merch of her. I really like her, and I really want to keep everything on the up and up with her. You want to destroy me regarding any other horrible use of any other placement of an operator? Go right ahead. It's just, Suzuran's too precious and too innocent. All future Suzu bullying will be directed at Mountain. There you go. There you go. Alright. Oh wait, are we going backwards? This is a little strange. We're going... Huh. I'm not used to things going in that direction. And again, I just want to make it clear. Vesa, that is not directed at you. That was simply something that I wanted to address among multiple people at once. So again, not mad at you. That's a general statement. Alright. So this should be level 20. These are fine. We don't really have to worry much about these, honestly. So that's all good then. What? I make jokes about star-hating Amiya? Why would I hate Amiya? What are you I can't with you guys. I can't with you guys. Alright. I think I made it pretty clear in the Discord how I felt about that particular fight emotionally regarding Amiya. I don't... Come on, guys, please. Guys, please. I spoke a lot about in the Discord about how I felt about that situation. 2:10 p.m. clear. Wolumonde, Lithuanian. Once a bustling hub of commerce, this nomadic town is now rarely seen by outsiders. Rathaus. Rathaus? Rathaus, okay. Shoal Severin Hawthorne, where have you been? Adios, Strasia, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, raiders. Hello. My name is Starlight. I'm a prismatic Kitsune. I hope you are all doing well. Welcome in, welcome in. Latia, if you need to get food, get water, feel free to. Thank you very much for sending your community over. I really appreciate it. We are currently playing through Twilight Wolumonde. We just started. We're just on the first stage here, so we're going through the story naturally. I hope that you guys are having a good day, and thank you very much for stopping by. German for town hall. Thank you. I don't know any German, so this is going to trip me up a lot throughout this. Alright. How are we supposed to get anything done in a strategic planning session without you? Was I here when you decided my son's fate? Well, Tajana should already have... Yes, she told me. You had her tell me. I'm only reminding you of what you've done. Don't want to joke about that moment, but rather the any other operator statement, which includes Amiya, not like I was thinking on saying anything else after that. Alright, I appreciate you respecting that. Yeah, it was just like, that was sort of something that had weighed on me a little bit, so I kind of don't want to think about that situation. Will that be out with the German words? Alright, thank you. German here to the rescue. Alright. I will try my best. Doesn't mean I can get all the pronunciation, but I will try at least. What's the situation? The infected are still protesting. They've even started chasing off infected newcomers. What do they want? They believe the fire was part of some kind of plot. They demand an explanation for Dr. Atro and the dead infected. Plot? An explanation? Great. Someone must be riling them up. Even the infected wouldn't stoop that low. Most of them are from Wolumonde. Have they had any contact with that militant group out there? None, for now. But the militants have been lingering around the outskirts of the hamlet. I'm worried they might influence the protesters. Just a second. It's from the sentry. Go ahead. 2? Infected. They claim to be from Rhodes Island. I know that name. That would be Dr. Atro's company. We knew this was coming. What do we do? Dr. Atro was a respectable infected, and they may be here looking for her, and they have a right to know the truth. Let them in. You heard him. Do as he says. Are you sure about this? What if they have something to do with the militants out there? Between the Great Rift, the fire, and the infected, do we have the luxury to be suspicious of everyone who knocks on our door? What about after they learn the truth? What if Rhodes Island seeks reparations from us? How much is Wolumonde to suffer? So what should we do? Lock our doors and send them away? Lie to them? Tell them Dr. Atro took some Erypthy patients out on a hike? Plug, thank you for becoming a channel member. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know we can't sweep it under the rug, but you don't have the final say in this. We have to prepare for the worst. No one has the final say on the truth, but never mind. Do as you will. I'm leaving. Leaving? Where are you going this time? I have a problem to solve. Won't be able to stay for lunch. Just wanted to show my support, have fun, and enjoy. Thank you, Black. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a Celestial. I wish you the best. Hello, hello, Echo. Welcome in, welcome in. My only job is to get this town back on track. The decision-making process, I have little patience for your political games. Hey, wait! I know you're suffering, and there's so much we could have done better, but we had no choice. I understand. That's why I'm still talking to you, nice and peacefully. I'll leave Rhodes Island to you. You're good at these things. I'll walk the blocks. That's the deal. Severin Hawthorne! You're this town's Schultz! You can't be running all over the... Ugh. Must he always... Forget it. Tajana, Severin, Thor, they're all tragic figures, really. Let's get this place cleaned up. Rhodes Island will be here soon. Shadowfear and Windy Crows, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Oh. Wolumonde. Its name means the 8th moon. And together with 7 other nearby towns, it makes up Lithuania's flourishing northern trade network. That's what the book said, anyway. From what I'm seeing, flourishing trade isn't exactly how I would describe it. Another master study? I can't do architecture this well, are you kidding me? I mean, maybe the part with Suzuran and Folnik, but the actual entire architecture, that would be a little bit intense. It is really gorgeous, though. Could it be because of the Great Rift thing? Yes, a catastrophe of that scale is rare. It could be more than 1,000 meters deep with exposed active originium on the cliffside. I shudder just thinking about it. Don't know what the rift is yet. But, Miss Folnik, you were very curious what would happen if you lobbed a shell into it. Hey, that was just my academic curiosity speaking. Realistically, one wrong move and the entire plateau could get cleaved in half. Considering the detour we had to take, looks like this town won't be moving an inch. It's like 50 master studies. Yeah, honestly, though. Have you done any AK fan art? When? Last week we did a study of operators' hands. So we did like a painting study for hand gestures, and then this Thursday I'm gonna be doing the same thing with eyes, and then sometimes I also do master studies, which is like trying to replicate an art piece one-to-one with something official. Visitors at a time like this? Such strange clothes. I hope this isn't an ill omen. I also did the beans. I did also do the beans. I turned various non-Sui operators into beans. Look at her tails. Oh, and the crystals on her shoulder. Is she infected? Those clothes look familiar. Where have I seen them before? Miss Folnik, can we really just walk down the street like this? The prevalence of Originium arts in Lithuania has brought 2 major benefits. First, the incredible music scene, and second, a broad tolerance of the infected. There may be restrictions on your personal freedom, but should you want to live, you can win back that right as long as you're willing to pay the price. Price? At least it's something affordable. Wolumonde may be in the boonies and have its fair share of problems, but at least the infected have a place to live. That's what she told me, anyway. Oh, someone's coming. Hmm? That man's uniform. Is he with the Wolumonde, gendarmerie? Should we ask for directions? He's coming toward us. Is this the welcoming committee? I'm not sure. Oh, he lit a cigarette. Put his lighter in his pocket. Now he's holding the cigarette with his other hand. He switched hands again. He walked away without looking back. Miss Folnik! Excuse me. Hello, where? Ah, Rhodes Island, I take it. The route house is just up ahead, right in front of the tallest tower. You see it? Good. Someone will meet you there. Soft G. It's hard to know, like, at the time, what word I'm reading that has a different pronunciation. It's hard to, like, I just read 3 different things that probably were pronounced incorrectly. So I don't remember which word had a soft G in it. It's hard. Thanks. Can I ask your name? Me? I'm off duty. What? I'm off duty, and I really don't want to talk so much when I'm off. I have my own business to deal with. That's the deal. Later. And he's gone. He was kind of rude, but I think he's been through a lot. As if we're not tired. But at least he told us where to go. Let's go talk to the local... Schultz, there you are! The infected are protesting again. Okay, this one... So it's, How do you... Is it... Soft G? Soft G. That would be, Gendarmerie? Is it with like a G sound? Gendarmerie? Okay, alright, noted. It's okay if you can't do it right. Do it so wrong that you gaslight the native speakers into questioning their own pronunciation. Alright. I'm not German, guys. I don't know any words in German. Close enough. I'll take close enough. How's that? Okay. Ah, you're smoking. Did the shopkeepers get you again? Please, you have an image to maintain. You wouldn't want to lose the trust of the people. What is it? That's, Schultz? I can't say that. Alright. I don't want to get stopped every 5 seconds just because I can't read a single word. Gendarmerie is like police force. Okay. Schultz, no idea what this is. It's a long S? Shothius. Shothius? That is very hard. Like a local leader. There's something wrong, Schultz. No, you're always working so hard, Tajana. I admire you. Do you? Thank you. Now, about those two. They're not from around here, are they? Could they be the doctors from Rhodes Island? Oh, well, yes, we are indeed. I'm Folnick, and this is Suzuran. Doctors? I think we count. Even me? I'm a fully fledged operator assigned to the medical department, and Lisa, you've studied with Dr. Calcett, so we can call you a medical intern, I guess. Schulheis? Schulheis? It sounds the same as Schultz. Is an SS. Okay. If it sounds the same as Schultz, then I'll keep that in mind. I see. Oh, you two must be on your way to the, Rathas? I'm so sorry to get in your way. If I miss, like, a lot of words, I apologize in advance. Of course, it's to be the Schultz who receives you, but is he really needed at... I am being tortured here. He really is needed at, Zwolfton Sheknik Stress, eh? Oh, really? He can... Very good, Tajana. You take them. I'll go look into this infected situation. You too. Yes? I know why you're here, but our situation is dire. Do you know what happened to Wolumonde? The Great Rift. Yes, I get to skip over so much when dealing with smart people. So now the infected are more riled up than ever before. If you don't want to get mixed up in that, stay away from... Zwolfton Technik Stress. I am doing my best. If you read through Wolumonde, Ebenholz, and Virtuosa events, you'll become proficient in German. Oh. If this is rough, you're not gonna like the other Lithuanian events. It's just that I'm trying to read it live. It's just that it's live. It's harder when it's live. I don't believe there's a soul in this world that can pronounce words in every single event this game has perfectly. Yeah, because you would basically need to know, like, 20 different languages, right? The hard challenge of this event will be a boss with the German language. How dare you not speak all the languages, streamer? We're experts at dealing with the infected. I know. We had Dr. Outro from your company working closely with us. So you know we can help. We don't need it yet. It wouldn't be right to drag our guests into this mess as soon as they've arrived. That would get us into trouble too. Raoul, why? Why are you doing this to me? So what is Outro doing here? She's not here right now. So where is she? Oh no, fighting's broken out! Those infected have weapons! What's going on? They've got blades. Are they going to kill us? Schultz! I know. You two are infected experts, yes? Come with me. Silence maintained. I'm gonna get silenced with the amount of problems in this language. Alright.
Stay calm.
We'll probably... This is for, only level 20, right? So we're probably good with, like, just Fang and, that doesn't help us. Oh well. Is this going to go? Yes, it is. Okay. Noted.
In time.
And because she can only block one, that's also going to cause me problems. Athenian Rebel. More dangerous because of widespread popularity of classic Originium arts. Their attacks inflict arts damage. Wait, is this going to be like the same with them? Oh, that's going to be ironic. If I do that, you'll kill me. Alright, let's see here. We just need, yeah, let's just throw in this area here. That'll be fine. If I do that, you guys are literally just gonna kill me. Alright, and here, we can have,
follow me!
Nope, that's, you guys are still gonna, I won't be able to do this correctly. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we've got...
On standby.
Got some time here. Let's get Mountain here. I placed Mountain incorrectly. I hate everything. You know what? I'm just going to do... I hate everything. I can't.
This is the right
I would have been fine. I'm going to... I'm trying to not get in trouble, and here I am getting in trouble. I hate everything. I'm a little thrown off. Gosh, okay. I'm a little thrown off because I was just trying to not make you guys upset, and by doing so, I'm just making you more upset.
Your hostile intent is all too
Leak in the first stage. Shush! It was an accident. And you guys are still gonna hate me for mountain placement. I was just trying to, like, not cause issues, and by doing so, I'm just causing issues, so, you know. That's fine. We'll just keep causing issues, I guess. Don't call me one.
Hey, don't repent.
Alright, here. This is fine. We're just gonna get through this and... Unlearning! No, shut up! No, I know what the suggested level is! I was trying to avoid getting in trouble with Mountain and then I got confused and then...
No blade has missed.
It wasn't lazy, it was trying to avoid getting in trouble with you guys. I'm overthinking it because I was going to be made fun of either way. Why not place Mountain in front of Fang? Because I'm not... That was what I was trying to... Because then you would have made fun of... I don't know anymore. I don't... Suffering from amnesia. Isn't that the whole... I'll drop it on this platform instead. Use whichever platform you like more. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Are those outsiders sticking their noses in our business? And you, Severin, your son died in that fire. How can you still aid those incompetent swine? Put down the blade and tell me who pushed you to do this. Who gave you those weapons? Final warning. Yeah. That's assault with a deadly weapon. You think you can just go back to your homes? You'll get a knock on your door soon enough. The gendarmerie will hold you accountable. Just hold them accountable. I don't have to explain our accountability process to a couple of tourists. Do you have anything at all to tell a couple of tourists, then, Schulz? I do. You're strong. Stronger than I expect a doctor to be. Impressive. And thank you for the assistance. Usually we go by operator. Now, can you tell us where Outro is? It's not safe here. Let's talk somewhere else. Good work, Miss Falnick. Sorry, I'm not much help in battle. It's fine. You did your best. If I'd known what was happening in Wolumonde, I wouldn't have brought you along. Even if we're just helping resolve some disputes, you're too young to be dragged into... Miss Falnick! Fine, fine. Little Lisa's all grown up now. Did you get hurt? No, I'm fine. But you were spacing out back there. What's wrong? The quarantine zone is right near here. Everything seems to have gone back to peace and quiet after we drove off the protesters. It doesn't seem that different from any other place. You're right. It's not that different. They have shops, cafes, ads for music halls, and art salons. No one's getting rounded up by guards and sent out to the tundra to die. They get to live pretty ordinary lives. You might even say they live well. The infected get treated so differently all around the world. Thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Twitch for interaction? That's fair. This really gives me, man, the risk I took. The risk I took were calculated, but man, I'm bad at math. Lore accurate star. If you want to never fail with mountain placement, just always place them next to the red boxes. No, that is where I get in trouble. That is where I get in trouble, because if I... Oh, the red Fair enough. And if he goes down, I'll be blamed for that too. But fine, we'll try that. If every place was so good to the infected, we'd be out of a job. What? I mean, that's true, but I'd be really happy about it, even though I just became an operator. I'm kidding. The fact that the infected can roam the streets freely only serves to underscore how special the situation in Wolumonde is. And they're hiding something from us. Huh? Where did that come from? Shh, lower your voice. We'll talk once the officer's gone. The infected rebels are acting really weird, and they keep talking about a fire and a doctor, right? Add in that officer who definitely knows who we are, and who really doesn't want to tell me anything about Outro. And I can't shake the feeling that something rotten is brewing in this town. Even Lithanian wouldn't go so far as to let the infected riot in the streets. Where are the guards? Why isn't anyone stopping them? Now that you mention it... I've got a bad feeling about this. Maybe everyone's just a little on edge, considering what the town's been through. I pray that's all it is. Don't bring him in the squad. I'm so sorry to have dragged you into all this just as you arrived. It's shameful. Now, don't worry about it. Are you part of the local gendarmerie? Not really, but everyone in Wolumonde undergoes military training. When the time comes, we have a duty to take up arms. But, Uncle, Schulz Severin is our town's highest official. A middle-aged smoker who really doesn't want to do his job? Too bad, but that irresponsible disregard for duty doesn't exactly come off as mysterious. There's a reason he is the way he is. No, never mind. Oh, right. How should I call you two? Call me Operator Falnick, and this is Operator Suzuran. Falnick, Suzuran. Those are code names? Where we come from, most people prefer not to use their real names at work, just like Outro. Dr. Outro. Seems you're acquainted. Yes, sorry. I know you have your doubts, but the Schulz will give you the answers you need. It's not my place to say. Now, come with me, please. Of course. Fikri, hello, welcome in. I am not an old player. I'm very, very new. I think, what is it? I've a total of 4 months total. Started 2025. I'm very, very new. Step to use Blaze. Wait till she doesn't even have her. Use both Blaze and Mountain and have them both hold separate lanes out of spite. Incredible. How much did you tell them? Not much. Not enough to upset anyone. I've put forward some unreasonable ideas, but you're always free to reject them. That's a creative way to dodge responsibility, but you'll get no comfort from me. If I stood here and told them the whole unadulterated truth right now, would you be happy? Would that make everyone happy? 1 week away from 4 months? Have you been keeping track? It's crazy, right? It feels like, I don't know. It definitely feels like time has definitely flown, but at the same time, I also still feel like I'm in the very beginning, as evident with what we just encountered. No, I just have your profile open. Fair enough. I represent the people, but you're the leader of Wolumonde. What does it matter if we're happy or not? I don't want to make things difficult, especially when I'm hosting guests at the same time the infected are stirring. Put it away. You want to make a good impression on Rhodes Island. Now's not the time to be lighting cigarettes or playing with crossbow bolts. I think we're well past any good impressions. Wait. Are they the 2 young girls out there? Young girls? Wait until you see them fight. Then you'll start wondering if Lithanian schools focus too much on the arts, just like those bureaucrats. Sirs, they're here. Ah, it's the doctors from Rhodes Island. Welcome to Wolumonde. I'm sorry you had to get roped into our local affairs like that. Let us make it up to you with an evening. Thank you for the offer, but we're only here to establish Dr. Atro's whereabouts. We don't intend to stay long. So, where is she? Well... The local infected seem to know Dr. Atro. You're stalling, and I'd prefer you not. Doctors, I'm very sorry, but things in Wolumonde are very complicated right now. We need to give some time to give your company a proper explanation in order to guarantee... She disappeared. What? Sir, when it comes to matters such as this, you might want to shed that flippant attitude of yours. The truth is flippant. It's simple. No need to sugarcoat it. You're angry now, but you're not surprised. You already guessed it, didn't you? We received the infected doctor who called herself Atro, and we greatly appreciate her help caring for the many infected residents of Wolumonde during this difficult time. And you show your appreciation by telling us she disappeared? No need for hostility here. Sir, you look unwell. You should quit smoking. It would probably be a good idea to get a physical examination, as it could be... No thanks, but I appreciate the concern. Back to business. After Wolumonde steered over here to avoid catastrophe, Dr. Atro set up camp on the edge of town. She was housing some infected residents. But not long ago, there was a fire in her camp. Fire. I know what you're thinking, but according to what we currently know, it seemed to be an accident. Dr. Atro left town after that, and we don't know where she went. How can you act like this is all no big deal? Miss Volna, calm down. We'll investigate ourselves. You tell us she just disappeared after a fire, like that's not going to upset us. I'm very sorry. If I'm not going to talk lightly, all I can give you is I'm very sorry. Dr. Atro's a good egg. She's got no Lithanian blood, no connection to us at all, really. And yet she's nobler than anybody around here. And when the catastrophe struck Wolumonde, she didn't run away. She offered us help. I have the utmost respect for the good doctor. I hope nothing happened to her. But after the fire, you saw it yourself. Some of the infected folks don't have the same ideas. Not that I blame them. The town's cut off from the outside world. We're short on supplies. And a gang of armed infected are out here there circling. Armed infected? Outlanders, all of them. Infected, all of them armed. Most are Lithanian, but there are a few devils among them. The term is sarcasm, please. I hope the meaning of the word is not lost on you. Do you have any other information about the armed infected? They're merely vultures waiting to pick our bones, and they're not the first. Oh? So why didn't they immediately show up to plunder the town? Why are they just loitering out there? Just come out with it already. Wolumonde's lack of sensitivity towards the infected is understandable. After all, it's a miracle Lithanian was letting the infected people live alongside non-infected people for so long. But it's also an opportunity for bad actors to take advantage of such leniency. What do you mean? I told you, Rhodes Island isn't just a bunch of doctors. We're also experts at dealing with the infected. There are some areas where I'd rather trust our own judgment. For example, have you ever heard of the reunion movement? Before the Great Rift, I saw that name in the newspapers from time to time, mostly reproduced from Ursus, but occasionally in Lithuanian. But to a small tourist town, it doesn't mean much. Folks around here would rather listen to the gossip from the next town over than official reports on faraway countries. What are you getting at? You think reunion has something to do with this? No, I don't want to jump to conclusions. Let's leave it there for now. Right. Either way, thanks for the info. Speaking from experience, I don't think your side of the story will have much influence on our mission. That's too bad, but honestly, I didn't expect much. We may have to do some investigating around town. We need to find out what the deal is with this disappearance. Rhodes Island will demand the necessary compensation from the relevant people. Understood. I've no reason to argue with that face of yours. You can move about the town freely as Dr. Atro's associates. You're honored guests of Wolumonde. But of course. Please, make yourselves at home here. Upstairs is the Wolumonde's government's finest parlor. You must be tired from your long journey. Please, take a rest upstairs while we... No need. I have something to attend to. Can we start our investigation now? We'll prepare the paperwork and notify the residents after the meeting, as you wish. Thank you. Suzuran, let's go.
Oh, okay. See you soon, Wolumonders.
How long can you keep them in the dark? Did you see her expression? I did. You did. Rhodes Island might not be the type of company to try to extort us, but who knows what they might try to do to avenge a lost colleague. The way I see it, it all ends the same. But it wasn't our fault. Shouldn't they be after the damn infected that caused the fire? We have no proof. But we can't just take the blame either. We tolerated the infected as much as we could, and how did they repay us? Ever since the gendarmerie left, they've been completely running rampant. Indeed. As for the truth, truth is a fickle thing. See this match? Matches are more reliable than the truth. The doctor's right. You really should quit. You got a long life ahead of you. They're operators. I only listen to doctors. Touché. Tajana, keep an eye on our guests. Make sure they don't get into trouble. Yes, sir. Of course. Her? That one. What was the name? Falnik, yes. Do you know what Falnik's expression of pain and anger reminded me of? Don't keep me waiting. Tajana. It made me think of her. Why didn't she show me a face like that? Thor was very nearly her husband. You'd think she'd be a little sad.
We have a few runaways. A little like I once was.
Let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. I need to start adding the numbers here. Her name is probably read as Tatiana. Okay, I will try to remember that. Even Kanta has no chill. Also, hello for anyone who stopped in. I have a hard time, like, bouncing, reading, and then seeing chat. So if you just came in, welcome in, welcome in. We are currently going through Twilight of Wolumonde. I'm having some trouble with the German pronunciation, so please understand. But I really love Suzuran, so I've been wanting to read this event for some time now. Can we get a detective fit with you and Suzu? Maybe. The facade of peace gradually comes undone, and desires are left unfulfilled for everyone. Oh dear. Gonna be out for 15 minutes? You guys continue to help Star out with our demon language? Oh no. You might have missed this, Star? Can we have German VA Lessing for this event, pretty please? I usually have him on, English, but you want me to change it to German for this? Don't worry, Star's funny for us Germans. How many Germans do I have in this community? Jeez! Do it? Okay. Hang on a sec. I Hang on, let me throw this into the side story so that I don't get all mixed up here. And let's switch out Pram for Lessing. There we go.
You're responsible for the plan, and I'll be responsible for you. Give me the order.
Oh shoot. I don't know if I can. Somewhat, the answer, yes. Exclude me? What? I think that everyone in this community who isn't English native is either German or Spanish. You got one Middle Eastern and another in chat. I got you covered for sand portion of Sargon. Not even best VA downloaded, can't believe it. I mean, it's still the same VA. It's still the same VA. Orange kiwi juice, hello, hello. It's literally the same man, yes. Also, can we just acknowledge that, like, I've kept him on the team for so long because I like his VA? I like listening to his voice. So I've had him on the team regularly because I like his voice. He's even on my home screen. He's even on my home screen. It's the same person. More stalling by Suzu S3. It's still him, okay? Yeah, I like Lessing. It's funny because I did the event to get Lessing, and then everybody was like, oh, Lessing's not that good, and then he ended up, like, saving me throughout most boss fights, and I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, he's amazing. Cool, isn't it? HG founded bilingual VA. He sounds really, really good, so I'm sorry, I can't set his voice to German, but it's the same VA. Kept him only because of his voice. Lawn victories and chances of victory offered by him long forgotten. What did I just say? He's been my boss winner. Alright, let me think if there's anything else I need to change. I don't think there is. Maybe we don't need mountain? Oh wait, do we need another? I don't have a single defender. Alright, let's grab Saria then, as our defender.
I am within my rights to oversee
that should be fine for now.
My own opinion on your command.
Lessing's talents do a lot of work. S3 is unique. He's still E1 for me, so I don't know. You have better Lessing on Colonel right now? What do you mean? Oh, it's Seko. You want me to get the Ayer, don't you? You want me to get Scotty? I don't know if I can do that. You'll understand why Lessing is slept on, but he's really cool. You're behind chat in terms of posts? What do you mean by that? You said that about Lessing when you said only for his voice. No, okay, maybe chat might be the stream might either be behind, chat might be behind, I don't know. We've had some problematic tech things today. It's fine. Let's just move on. Yeah, I don't even want meta 6-star. I mean, you already kind of scares me. 3:59 p.m. Cloudy. Nomadic town, Wolumonde. Infected quarter. Zwolftontechnik stress. Volnik, are you angry? The way they were acting, I know what it means. I know it all too well. But Atra wouldn't get herself in trouble. She knows Lithanium better than any of us. Yeah, I'm sure she's fine. At least I hope. Isn't this place eerily quiet? Yes, stay close. I'm seeing plenty of infected among the citizenry, but that's not the main point. I was thinking about it when we fought those rioters before. This residential district is pretty ordinary in design, isn't it? They've just gathered up all the infected to live together. There's nothing explicitly discriminatory about it. But the truth is, they're still having their personal freedom restricted, and aside from a few remarkable infected, most people live more or less like prisoners. What they have is not a prison, but an entire street of cells with 12 times more inmates. Look here, how long do you think it's been since this bakery was open? I think I saw an Originium slug crawling around. So unsanitary. No one's been sweeping up the dust and leaves around the door. There's no functioning economy here, no daily life. I understand they've fallen on hard times, but no one wants to buy or sell bread? There's no public transit? This isn't normal. Maybe it's because of what happened before? Like, the shop owner got scared off or something? At least they have the right to live. Miss Volnick, lower your voice. I wasn't criticizing them, I was just talking about those armed infected. Do you think they're... That policeman mentioned Sarkas. We need to look into that first. If they do have anything to do with the armed infected groups we know, we'll have to tread carefully. Things here may be far more complicated than that policeman knows. Really? If the infected are living well enough, it's only because the situation isn't desperate enough. They must be hiding something from us. Volnick? Please don't worry. Atro's very smart. You've been looking very scary since that meeting, but don't worry. As long as we try really, really hard, we'll be able to handle this, just like the senior operators. So can you relax for me? At least a little bit? Aw, is little Lisa comforting me again? Why's that? Let go of all your troubles, big and small. Doctors, please wait a moment. It's you. Didn't I say we don't need any help? All we need is access. I'm sorry, I know you said as much, Miss Volnick, but considering the circumstances and your unfamiliarity with this place, we have to take precautions to guard against potential accidents. Miss Volnick? Fine. The locals may be more welcoming if we have one of their own with us. That's true. Strasse was once Wolumonde's biggest infected quarter. And now, for certain reasons, it's become Wolumonde's #1 protest district. Then what do you plan to do now? I don't think it's wise to go any deeper into this place, but if you want to learn more about the situation in Wolumonde, that is a good choice. Let's just go for a stroll here. No need to rush things. I'd be very happy if you were willing to tell me more about Dr. Atro. You really worry about Dr. Atro, don't you? We went to school together, and she's one of my very few trusted friends, not to mention an employee Rhodes Island can't afford to lose. I see. Please come this way. Schachtzenplatz is just up ahead. I butchered that, but that's okay. What was Atro doing here? Treating the local infected, giving psychological counseling to those who were suffering. Wolumonde was unable to avoid the Great Rift because of an error the catastrophe messengers made, and we suffered immensely for it. Dr. Atro could have left, but she decided to stay. After Wolumonde moored here, she set up a temporary medical facility to better serve the infected. Dr. Atro is their hero. She was just doing what she had to do. She's always been better at practical work than rote learning. I can see your face right now, looking so self-satisfied. That's Atro. This is the first time you've smiled since coming to Wolumonde. Is it? You've been pretty scary all day long, Volnick. Oh. There's a lot of people up ahead. Is that where everyone is? Shouldn't you do something? Peaceful assembly isn't a crime. That alone isn't grounds to detain them. They're looking this way. Why is everyone quiet all of a sudden? No, this isn't right. Who's that talking to them? Huh? Behind them, in the very back, there's... a Sarkas? Sarkas? Miss Volnick! I know, they're coming at us. Hey you, protect yourself! Okay. Oh, post rebellion, okay. Alright, this one's not... This one's a little irritating to deal with, but that's okay. You know what? We're just going to... Yeah, that's fine, and then we'll have Nope, we removed Mountain. We don't have Mountain with us. Lovely, okay. And I don't know who's next here, so we'll just wait until we can afford to, I suppose. If we can get, yeah, you know what, let's get Kubai to hold lane.
True battlefield. This is the right
We'll get
place to settle
Kanta
things.
behind if
Everyone,
necessary.
Follow me.
Alright. That's actually we're gonna need. I have to make sure that I'm not, like, completely foolish with it, because this is still, 40. We still do need healers. We can't reach. Wait, is there any? Is there no way to reach? No, right behind. Okay. I'm gonna say.
Please, trust in me.
It's hard to notice every piece here sometimes. Alright, let's get Kanta to help out here.
This is the position, right?
And then Lapland will probably be good at the bottom there. There we go. That's better.
Thrust.
And if Lapland needs help, then we can have Saria behind her.
I'm
Alright,
listening.
it's fine.
You've gone astray.
You can... Alright, you're good for 2, so that should be fine. Alright. There is casters, so I have to be wary of that.
This is your excuse for evil?
Okay. I'm watching the amount, seeing if there's any problems here.
Everyone, follow me.
Let's get Saria here, just in case Lapland needs healing,
Don't repent
or
to
help,
my sword.
or something. And let's get... We've got these two holding off well. And then let's just have Stacia here in case Kilby needs help. That should be fine. New doggo flavor unlocked?
This will be
It's
over
like
soon.
zombie dog? I'll have to look at this later.
Follow me.
Alright, we should be fine here. I think everything is set up well enough. Okay, that's a bit much.
Everyone,
That's a bit
follow
much.
me. Hey, don't repent to my sword.
What is it? You've gone astray.
Is it my turn to bend with me? Steadfast
There we go.
hearts.
That's fine. Okay. This is still E040, so we're still good. At about stage 4, I think, is where we need to start, like, really paying attention. Alright. When did they appear? I'm not sure, but the gramophone didn't start. I told you before not to rely on those experimental automatic arts devices. If they have some educated Lithanians in that infected group, they could have easily turned a machine against us. Too late for that, the infected quarter's crawling with them. They're whipping them up. The people here should be above that kind of provocation. But there are more and more protesters every day. They're gathering up and... What are their demands? They want us to start supplying Zwolfton Technic Strass again, and they want all quarantine measures on Zwolfton Technic Strass lifted. Nonsense. And of course, their main demand is that we give an appropriate response to the fire. They don't give a rat's it's about the fire. Just you wait. Everyone will forget what this was about soon enough. What should we do? Rhodes Island is already here. It's only a matter of time before they find out. We all know that. Why do you think I sent Tatiana with them? Before we lay it all out for Rhodes Island, we have to be sure what kind of company they are. We have to know if they're Atro's kind of infected or the other kind. I'm not sure that's right. Won't things just get worse once they find out on their own what we're hiding? Think what you will. If they're the type to turn the other cheek, that's what they'll do. You and I both know what's going on here in Wolumonde. I know, but... Then don't try to play the good guy here. Things don't work out for the good guys. We need to focus on outcomes. What about the real nasty ones, like the devils? They haven't made formal contact yet. They're a bunch of vultures stirring up our people, looking to divide and conquer. How trite of them. They're playing it cool, probing our defenses. When they're sure there's no gendarmerie garrisoned in Wolumonde, everyone here is ready to fight. We have the L44 gramophone defense system. But you're not gendarmerie. I'm not trying to get anyone killed. Ugh. Take care of yourself. Wolumonde can't afford to lose you. Really? I don't think it makes much difference. Who else could keep Wolumonde's defenses up without a single gendarmerie? It's just stubborn blood. The Thanian nobles won't stoop to doing their own dirty work. Give them one more push and you'll see this place go to hell in a handbasket. If we don't come up with something soon, this game is over. We have to get back on our normal course before winter. Stay stuck in this wasteland and watch starvation and rioting destroy the town. Maybe... Yes, you're right. It's already getting cold. I hope Wolumonde still has other options. Hello, hello, Nightfall. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, where are you two from? Are you here to help those morons keep us locked up in here to die? Know your place. Who were you talking to just now? What did you tell him? You scared? You should be. It's because you bureaucrats can't do that Wolumonde is in this mess. Why don't you let us try running the show for a while? This isn't anyone's fault. You're just gonna call it a catastrophe and be done with it? It's your fault we couldn't steer away from it in the first place. You're begging for a fight, Infected. Have you been to any other cities? Have you seen how other Infected live? Even I can see that Wolumonde is in a crisis, but the non-Infected are going through the same tough times as you Infected. Shouldn't you be working together to get through this? Huh? And who the hell are you? I'm a Rhodes Island operator, an infected doctor. We help the infected through crisis, as long as it's not stirring up trouble for no reason. Good day. Could you please stop resisting? You're here to kick us around, if I let you, that is. You want us to work together? Why don't you ask the woman who started all this? Hey, you. You're infected, aren't you? Nine-tailed Vulpos are pretty rare. Sooner or later, you'll end up just like us. I don't think so. Everyone's so nice to me. For now, but that won't last forever. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon enough. If only Dr. Atro was here. Hey, what are you doing? Let go! What did you just say? Volnick, calm down. Did you just say Dr. Atro? Where is she? Is she alright? What do you mean, where is she? The fire took everything from us. They've been pushing us out since the Great Rift appeared. They're terrified. They even rounded up the infected who came here seeking refuge. Why? Because they have to control us, lock us up like animals, all to satisfy their twisted idea of humanism. That's not true. Schultz isn't like that. Whatever. If that's all it was, we'd be fine too. At least we had Dr. Atro. At least we had each other. Even if we lost this quarter, we'd at least had a place to stay. But they killed Dr. Atro and our friends. Because of that fire. What do you want? Atro should have survived that fire. Huh? Oh, I get it. They lied to you. Of course! They lie to everyone! It wasn't an accident. It was arson. It was murder. It was self-righteous moralizers showing their true colors. I'm not your therapist. Let's cool the emotional venting. You know what they didn't tell you? Wait, stop. The day that fire happened, not a single person made it out of that tent. You mean... I think you know whose side you should be on. Enough. Ugh. Take it easy already. Behave yourself. You're under arrest. You're no gendarmerie. None of you are. There's no law here. All we got is leftovers from the settlers. Schultz will decide your fate. I'm sorry. You wouldn't dare kill me. You wouldn't risk a mass-infected uprising. I guess I'll just wait for you to exile me to the wasteland so I can join up with the... You and your friends are convinced that we are the ones behind all this. But we're all fellow citizens of Wolumonde, and we're all a part of this town together. We've lived in peace for so many years. Why would you trust the word of the strange outsiders over ours? What have we done wrong? Because you are not one of the Winter Swisp. Nor are you infected. You're just a sheltered little girl. You forget what it means to be infected. You forget what erypathy is. I know better than you. It's that simple. Here, Tatiana's here. In Rhodes Island. Are you two okay? Yes, we're fine. Take them away, please. I have to see Severin again. Make sure they don't do anything else, but Miss Tatiana, what of the two from Rhodes Island? I'll take care of them. Very well then, I'll go on ahead. Now can you give me an explanation? Svalnik. I'll tell you everything. I don't know what Schultz, Severin, and the counselors are thinking, but I believe, Miss Svalnik and Miss Suzuran, I believe you deserve to know the truth. Considering how you just helped me. You're wasting time. I just want to know, is she alive? I don't know. You don't know? Please, Miss Svalnik. Miss Tatiana, why are you lying to me? None of us are really ready to accept it ourselves. Please understand, we don't know what Rhodes Island is like. We had to be sure we could trust... Even if we were ruthless, cold-blooded corporate raiders out to make everything worse for Wolumonde, that's no excuse for you to deceive our people. I'm sorry. I really am. We were planning to tell you the truth. We've been doing everything we can to investigate the infected outside the town. But I know that's just all for our own sake. It's no excuse. Exactly right. You're making excuses, but... it's fine. All I want is the truth. Rhodes Island won't abandon you. We won't look past a town suffering a crisis like this. That would make Atro very unhappy. She's such a baby whenever she gets sad, and I hate seeing her cry. It's not too late for either of us. Helping the infected and solving their problems is what being a Rhodes Island operator is all about. Miss Tatiana, there's so much we can do if we just trust each other. Thanks. Before the catastrophe, the Schultz asked Dr. Atro if she would leave with the refugees. Dr. Atro said the same thing. Rhodes Island won't abandon you. Please come with me.
Your logical deduction was absolutely correct. What a perfect calculation.
Alright. Wait, tutorial? What gimmick do we have? We are not soldiers, we must familiarize ourselves with the ways of violence. Both allied and enemy units will fight for control over this device. When activated, does... Oh, this is the same, Is this the same gimmick that was in, I can't even see it here. Is this the same gimmick that was in the, Zwillingstrom event? Alright, Babylon, have a good... sorry. Wolf Deathrock, have a good rest of your night. The only perfect thing is how perfectly bad Star's mountain placement is. This is different? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh! I wasn't expecting to see Project Red here. Interesting. Events have different mechanics? I didn't know if because of location they kept it the same. But I guess not. Project Red. Okay, interesting. You're required to have ops adjacent to the tower to activate it. Isn't that still the- well, no, I guess Cruz could have. Okay. Whoa! The purpose of today's training is to learn how to handle the L-44 gramophone arts unit. Semi-autonomous arts units such as these are becoming increasingly popularized in certain countries, so we'll have to master their operation. Enemies casting arts into a gramophone. What's he trying to accomplish? This is how the enemies will attempt to seize control of a gramophone. We'll either have to come up with a way of stopping him or take control of the gramophone ourselves. Certain special enemies will use their arts to alter the operating protocols of the gramophone in order to take control of them. What should we do then? Disrupt the enemy's arts and deploy operators with the protocol entries near a gramophone to take control of it. The originium lines beneath each protocol entry will resonate, and controlling multiple protocol entries can speed up the rate at which you can control the gramophones. Furthermore, control over the gramophone is determined by its charge gauge. When reaching 0%, the gramophone will fall under enemy's control. Conversely, when reaching 100%, the gramophone will enter our control. Right now, the best way to understand how to control the L-44 gramophone is with practice. Understood. There are other enemies coming, but I'll take care of them. Alright, so... clear... Okay. Alright. Hello, Beagle! Interesting, okay. So, I know, so we've got Kiora and Beagle on guard, we've got Ansel and, wait, that's, Hibiscus is also a healer, right? Okay, so Ansel's healing Kiora and Hibiscus is healing Beagle. Okay, understood. So this is sort of, oh! This is supposed to be the protocol entry. I should stay calm and work quickly to take control of the gramophone. Look, another enemy is approaching to vie for control. Another one? Jessica, help me! Huh? Okay, I'm coming. I'll have two. Give me a knife and I'll give you results. Alright, okay, wait, so this is... Hang on a sec. I don't know anything about Project Red. Okay, Project Red is a... I always forget the, it's not, a specialist? After deployment, attack 60, gain 30%, and 30% physical and arts dodge. Okay. So they reduce redeployment time. Oh, okay, right. Okay, so fast redeployment specialist. Okay. Fast redeploy specialist, noted. So, let's see, we only have two tiles to work with here, so, let's see, let's get Malantha here, and I guess since we're fast redeploy, probably Project Red there, I suppose? I'm not entirely sure what the best placement is, and our healers are already pre-placed, so let's see here. Maybe
Speed.
let's try to go from here, and then we can still have... Oh, actually, wait, why would that... Where is everybody situated?
Don't be afraid.
Okay, let's get Jessica. This is probably gonna be heavier on the top, I would imagine? Lantha's not facing the right way, actually, so maybe that wasn't the right move. Alright, this is probably okay. I don't know. I don't know how the stage is set at all, so...
You'll pay for that.
It should be alright. And
Doctor?
no one can reach for healing. Okay, lovely. I don't really understand what the actual thing is doing. Each attack deals arts damage to an enemy equal to 5% of its max HP. Every 5 seconds restores 10 HP to an allied unit. Oh. That's going to get confusing, I feel. You put her down, retreat her when skill ends? Alright.
Simple and clear.
Oh, it's passive. Oh, okay, I see.
Simple
so
and clear.
I see. So we'll just let Beagle deal with this? I'm so confused.
Simple
We'll let Beagle
and
deal with this, I
clear.
suppose. And Jessica doesn't have... Alright, that's fine. No, it's not fine. Why? Okay, this is not helpful.
Skill, no way out for you.
I see. Okay. Basically mini-lessing there.
The one way a hunt can end.
Okay, alright. Skills only up for 10 seconds after deploy. Okay, basically mini-lessing. Noted. I didn't... I didn't know. Towers will do most of the heavy lifting later on? You mean the gramophones? I don't quite understand what they do. I was trying to read it, but it was a little confusing. 4-time allies charging holds control. Oh, 4 allies charging it holds the... Oh, okay, okay. Alright, noted. That is a little confusing, but... Alright. We're gonna have to think a little bit more on our feet here. I think we're still okay? No, we can do this without Mountain, it's fine. It deals HP percent damage to enemies and heals allies. Okay. Oh, it's true damage. Interesting. Fast redeploys are generally the kind you drop, wait out the skill, retreat, rinse, repeat. Obviously, ops do all different things, but the class revolves around drop, repeat, drop again. Okay. They do a fixed amount of damage with each shot? Okay. Once you've captured it, heals and deals HP damage to enemies. Okay. Heals allies, attacks enemy team. Don't let them get taken by the enemies. Noted. 5% of max HP as arts damage. There's certain enemies that you really want to have a gramophone capture for. Okay, I will try to keep this in mind. Congratulations, you now know how to use waifu and no longer have an excuse not to. Oh my gosh, Usako. If the enemies have control of them, they heal the enemies as well. Be aware of that. Noted. Noted. That's nerve-wracking. Oh, we're back here. This is... Rhodes Island supply crates, yes, with dates and serial numbers. The last time we made contact, it was me who... Miss Falnick. What caused the fire? An accident, at least that's what we decided at first, but... Dr. Atro would never be so careless as to leave flammables lying around. All the signs point to this being caused by someone's arts. We couldn't figure out where the fire started. The tent's metal support frame melted, and the bodies... Oh... It's fine. Continue. Judging from the remains, the victims couldn't even leave the tent. There was no struggle, and of course, they were completely unrecognizable. I don't think an ordinary fire could just incinerate Dr. Atro and her patients like that. It would have to be some form of originium arts that could achieve such high temperatures so quickly. How many of them were infected? Oh, 3 from our village. Kevin, Biederman, and Eckhard were receiving treatment, and there was also... Thorwald. He was the only son of the Schultz, and my friend. He wasn't infected, he just went there to help, out of the kindness of his own heart. Just let it out, Miss Tatiana. You need to get it off your chest. Huh? I can sense the pain here. Here, there was a lot of discontent here. Much joy, much pain. It's all gone now. Is that an originium art? No, I've just seen this kind of thing so many times. Everyone wants to keep their feelings bottled up inside, but it's not healthy. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you treat yourself like that, you'll worry the people who care about you, no? You should cry. Cry it all out. No one will judge you. You're right. Thank you. I already knew that in a way, but for now I can't. I just can't let it go. Don't look at me, Lisa. I get it. Now, I'm sorry. Huh? What's that about? I thought I'd prepared myself mentally back on Rhodes Island landship. Natra was a very dedicated doctor. She always reported in on time. Of course, I know what it means to lose contact with an operator. Rhodes Island has said goodbye to so many. I just couldn't get myself to believe it. I let my emotions get the better of me, and I'm sorry. But we're not the only ones to lose somebody to this act of murder. Severin found the remains of 8 individuals. Since there are no infected experts in our town, we can only hastily bury them. We can't let them stay with Wolumonde. They'll be buried in the wasteland outside the town, and when Wolumonde leaves, they'll lose their hometown forever. Of course, in keeping with our traditions, we should do better than that, at least. This sort of thing happens a lot. You said there were 8? Yes, the 5 I just mentioned, and the others should be some wanderers who came seeking treatment. When the Great Rift came, Wolumonde didn't escape unscathed, and of course many merchants and travelers nearby got caught up in the catastrophe. Things were bad for Wolumonde, but there was nothing else those people could do but chase down this town slowly crawling across the wasteland. The look of the refugees coming in started to change, but Dr. Atro treated everyone equally. She even rescued some of the infected, at least the ones who would accept the help. That means 1 non-infected and 7 infected. What about the infected remains? Within minutes to hours of the cessation of vital signs, depending on the rate of originium assimilation in the body, there's a risk of secondary spread. It's very dangerous if not handled appropriately. Oh, right. Well, the Schultz decided that because they were only lightly infected, and with the rapid incineration of tissue, there wasn't much risk. Didn't you say you had no infected experts? Oh, Severin just said he was going off on experience, and couldn't be absolutely sure. Experience, huh? What kind of job gives you experience handling infected corpses? Anyway, if he can keep his cool even after losing his own flesh and blood, maybe he takes his job more seriously than I thought. I'd like to inspect the infected remains. I need to see Atro myself. Yes, of course. I'll explain to the Schultz, but most of the remains are charred so badly we can't tell who was who. No problem. Lisa? That badge. Oh, it's Atro's employee badge. It survived. Oh, right. She always complained it got in the way of her work. Isn't that funny? Just wear it on your neck or your chest. How could it get in the way? Let's go. I want to see her. What was that sound? It's coming from the town. Miss Volnick, someone's coming! Hmm? That's Symbol. It's Rhodes Island? How did you get here? And with your outfit, you're no ordinary infected. Are you Lithuanian, or the Sarkas they were talking about? There's some armed infected partisans who showed up outside the town recently. It looks like a group of Sarkas make up the core, but they've taken in a lot of our local infected. They call themselves the Mudrock Squad. Smoldering Spire.
What blocks the way?
Okay.
I will burn.
Wait, I can't tell what any oh, okay. That is confusing. That is very confusing. Okay, wait. We're supposed to... We have to have control on all ends here with the charging station, right? So... Okay, wait, is it? Okay, that's a non-deployable tile. We could have Fang... We could have Fang here, we could have, like, Kyobai or Lapland there, right? Alright, let's try...
It's them, right?
Wait, where's the... Hang on. I need to understand the map better. I wasn't expecting that... Because I had this, like, tilted, I couldn't see this at all. Okay, hang on a sec. Alright. Need to pause, unpause, not actually be able to see the map correctly. Okay. Hey Mail, hello, welcome in. How long have you been playing for so far? The stream or ARKNIGHTS itself? Rainbows? I mean thunderbolts? What do you mean by that? You're always tilted. Bessa! AK itself? I'm 2025 new. I've been playing for almost 4 months. Almost 4 months. 3 red cubes, only 1 lane to blue. Alright, then we're gonna have to have our little, conga line, right? We'll have to have our conga line, I think. So, let's see. If everyone's going to go this direction, then we know that Kanta has a little bit more reach, and then we'll do our conga line. And we're going to need... Yeah, that should... Reed doesn't get much room, does she? That's irritating. Why is this just taking up so much space? Can anyone be... Okay, good. So we need... You know what? Suzuran actually might fit there nicely. Alright, let's try this. Let's try here.
This is the position, right?
Annoying dogs. Let's get... I think, yeah. Let's get Fang here.
Leave it to us.
What is it?
Of course, right?
Yeah,
Not
what I'm
enough
doing.
room, but needs to be there for charging. Okay. Fang won't be able to block entirely, so let's get... Oh, wait, actually, we're gonna have to worry about healing, too. Smart dog runs around. You quit the game but played for 4.5 years. Dang! That is a long time. Only 2 spots for charge? You only need unit 1 to resist 1 enemy caster trying to steal. Okay, noted. Also, Lemail, thank you very much for following. Thank you. I appreciate it. Did not regret it a single moment. Wow, I can imagine. That's... If you take the tower, it heals you. Okay. Alright, noted. Yeah, I still don't quite understand the tower, but okay. So in that case, we probably don't need Reed there because she's kind of already helping out, so... Let's have... Okay, let's have... I'm trying to think. The dogs are going to get through, and I know that we can only block 2. So let's get Kyubai behind here. Just so we have a little bit of extra, and then we'll have to make sure that we can heal as well. Doesn't reach any operators, which I don't like. I won't be able to utilize... okay, you know what? That's fine. Let's do this. We'll have... oh no, we'll have... Yeah. No, this is... Alright, Let's see if... No, it doesn't make a difference. Okay. Let's get Tolopsis here. If we need to, we can have Saria here if we need to heal Kanta. And then we'll have Suzuran here for slow so that Reed is able to do more. And then that should be good, and then we have control over this. Hopefully. Hopefully. I have to disappear? Grass-touching ritual again. Alright. Enjoy the grass-touching ritual, Sako. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Alright, why are you going... Wait,
What is it?
why are you going this way?
I'm aware
Huh?
of what I'm doing.
Wait, I'm confused. Which way are you going, and why? I'm so... What? Okay. What's there to understand about the tower? It has range, you control it. Deals damage to enemies, heals your units. They control... Okay, but you don't have to... It's like... okay, it says it's manual, though. It says it's manual. This is the part I don't understand. And I'm Daniel. Hello, hello. Welcome in. The tower's kind of simple, but I don't understand how it... I don't get this. It doesn't really seem very simple to me. We need healing. The tower. Am I a joke to you? There's no unlearning here. Come on. It's loading? It looks like it's, like, pretty much there, no? Am I not seeing something? Wait, okay, wait, it also is dealing... I'm so confused. It says it's manual, but it's already working. I don't really understand. Ignore the manual part? Okay, if you say so. But I don't understand why the defender enemies are going the opposite direction if there's only one box. Why are you going the opposite direction? Alright, there's nothing I can do about this, right? If they're trying to take the tower, as long as we're still here, though? I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I'm getting very confused. I know you guys say it's easy, but I don't understand. Okay, there's a lot of problem here, but I don't know how to deal with it. And I can't really...
Everyone, follow me.
I'm so... Okay, so it's obviously being drained, but there's nothing I can do to... It's defending the tower in your tower defense game. No, I understand, but like I don't... It's going down, and there's nothing I can do, because there's no other ways to charge it, right? It's going to get taken over, and I don't think there's anything I'm able to do. I don't know how to... How am I supposed to deal with this? Am I just supposed... Okay, wait, you know what? Hang on a sec. Wait, what if I just...
I'll go someplace you shall
Stop!
not pass
Stop! Stop! Go away! Okay, I understand. They're ranged. They're trying to be ranged, correct? So I just have to get rid of them as fast as possible, essentially?
Time to prove myself.
That basically is it, right? You just have to get rid of them so that the tower... Okay. Alright, I understand.
Mission accomplished.
Okay. Sorry, I was missing the key piece of information. I thought they would... You guys said that you didn't have to be ranged to... That you couldn't be ranged to control them, so in my head that also meant that the enemies weren't Anyway, we're okay. Blessing still deserves E2. I'm kind of like... You're supposed to drop the sun on them? What? Okay. It stays rough. I'm still so nervous about like trying to balance everything. That's why like I don't have you in the team right now because I don't feel right about that, but I also need to understand like my regular operators better. Ugh. The enemies do not play by the same rules. Noted. Noted. Okay. Thankfully, the enemy-controlled gramophone only targets one ally, making it easy to tank with a healer. But ally-controlled gramophones hit 3 enemies, which let them solo DPS. Wait, it's AoE? Don't worry, Star, you'll learn as you go. That's usually how it is. Thank you! Thank you, I appreciate that. Scotty also deserves E2 instead of Lessing. Seko, I have no way of guaranteeing Scotty. Do not start doing the aroma thing, please. I've been hearing a lot of names and not knowing who they are. Wait, and... Oh, because you haven't, because you recently quit. Yeah, so those are, like, brand new and I don't really feel right about using them right now. There's a tower, there's charge, electric symbol tile. Can be high or low tile. You put ops there to charge it. Multiple ops give faster charge. When it charges, it becomes yours. And then, okay, the thing that I didn't understand is, like, I didn't know that the enemies could, like, try to take it over from far away. That was throwing me off. I still don't really know how certain event gimmicks worked, but I knew if I do this, then good, so I went from there. Fair enough! You started close to launch? Oh, okay. Noted. Yeah, I did some recent events and got good pulls, and I have one character who's, like, a little too OP, so I'm kind of benching him in this event. Alright. Lisa, hurry. Okay. What happened? Is there a fire? My sons haven't come back. Has anyone seen them? Where are the gendarmerie? Where's Severin? Isn't he supposed to be a hero when he's missing at a time like this? Everyone's panicking. But it looks like they haven't attacked the residential areas. Someone must be leading them. Everyone's been on edge for far too long. That explosion was all they needed to snap. Over here. We have to make sure that the Rathus is secure. Look, there's a lot of them. Hurry! Ah! Not bad for a man your age. Must be nice to live without the constant torment of erypathy, huh? Sure, if I gave up smoking in my younger days, you and your friends would be sharing a jail cell by now. Get out of here. Out of respect for you as my fellow townsfolk, I won't... Look at the mouth on this one. You think we don't know that you're the last cop in Wolumonde? You... Severin, the jig is up. Let us into the Rathhouse so we can run our town already. What do you plan to do? Huh? Settle down. Truce. I'm going to smoke a cigarette while you tell me what exactly you want from this town. Go ahead. Maybe Wolumonde can consider your demands. What are you trying to pull? Look, I'm putting down my sword. I think we can come to terms here. No need to fight. Now you decide to be reasonable? Hand over the murderer and abandon your prejudices. I want to go home, and I want my job back. Simple enough? I just need you to fill out a report and submit it to regular physicals. Simple enough. That's it? You walled us in and left us to die. All that's left of my block is a heap of earthquake rubble. It's all originium clusters that could blow at any moment. You evacuated all the non-infected and we're running out of supplies. Is anyone coming to help us? Alright, I almost forgot. Because you stink at your job, Wolumonde is heading straight to hell and we're just the first ones to be thrown under the bus. You still think you're so bright, hiding the truth to maintain order. Looks like my matches got wet. Guess I don't have a light. Let's get back into it. Hand to hand? Sure, just a quick whiff of tobacco is enough to pump me up. But I'm sorry to say, we may be about to have an accident here. Dang it, let go! Are you trying to kill me? Ugh! No, just a slip of the hand. Schultz! Finished. There were only a few of them and the rest ran off, leaving this poor fellow alone. Did you kill him? I don't think so. It'd be nice if the good doctors could wake him up. He's breathing. Let's make sure we're saving lives now. I'll have words for you soon, Schultz. Sure, I'm all ears, miss. Sir. I told you before, I'm not Sir. I'm not your Schultz when we're alone. I'm Thor's father and your uncle. No, sir, you were going to kill that infected man. I won't deny it. That's only going to make things worse, and you can't attack a member of the Wolumonde family so lightly. Even if he told the militants that we're defenseless. You know what this means, Tatiana. You should have a heart at least. Can't always make the right choice, no matter how much you might want to, not unless you're omniscient. Objectively speaking, if a prophet or a banker baron told me just a few deaths would bring priests back to Wolumonde, I'd do it, no matter who had to die. Even if... no matter who. At least he managed to hold on to his life. That's good enough. Let's get back to Rhodes Island. Did you tell them the truth? Did you already take them to the camp? That girl had a different look in her eye. You already knew? I was pretty sure. For what it's worth, I never saw the point in hiding it from them, but keeping it under wraps myself calmed a lot of people down. What's your read on them? I think they help Wolumonde. They're the same kind of people as Dr. Atro. You think they speak for all of Rhodes Island? They're the ones they sent, so I guess they should be decently representative? Truth be told, if every Rhodes Island operator we ran into turned out to be a good person, that would disturb me a lot more. I'm thinking back to a certain sniper. She was from Rhodes Island. The one who came with Dr. Atro and left shortly thereafter? I hope she didn't get swallowed up by the catastrophe. What? Another attack? At this point, every bandit for miles must know we have no gendarmerie here. So what can we do? Get down on our knees and beg for mercy, or fight to the bitter end? No, those explosions are coming from... underground! Severin! They're over the workshops. They came through a tunnel on the next street over. They crippled the main power plant. Look at it. A beautiful, empty town. Wolumonde, moon of the Winterwisp Mountains. Yes, truly worthy of its name. A moon? 4 of our people died in that fire. And they have the gall to try to pin it on the infected? What's next? Where do they go from here? Do they just expect us to turn the other cheek? You're quite worked up. Try to relax. You don't usually talk like that. We should level this place. Danged Wellmonders. Danged immigrants. No. Mudrock, you and your sarcasm could do it. No. You're right. Who knows the pain of losing one's home better than the sarcasm? Even Lithuanian, who are the infected, are supposed to be able to do what they can with what they have. There's no place for the sarcasm. But the cupcakes that nice granny gave us were delicious. Just the right amount of sweet. Huh? So, we wait. The only thing we're here to destroy is the murderer. We can't lose control of our hate, or else. What separates us from what we were before?
Even to the very end, I do not know why those people drew their blades. Perhaps even they did not know themselves.
Smile and wave chat? What? Alright then. Mudrock just randomly says random things. I didn't play Granny's event off stream. it was on stream. I like Starlight Gaming, the Tower Defense, voice acting the story. Both are good types of gaming. Thank you, Bloodclaw. I appreciate it. Alright. Vengeful Soul. Okay, let's see if we can understand the gramophone a bit better here. Ignore a star. Okay, noted. Also, what did Seko say about the... something about aroma here? Hang on. I could have sworn Seko said something about aroma, and now I don't remember where it went. Wate appeared because you didn't get aroma. I don't want to think about what would happen if you didn't get the walking catastrophe. Oh, jeez. Wate appeared because you didn't get aroma. Oh my god. Don't threaten me like this. Alright. Elite 1, level 30. Alright, we were at 20 before, 30. We're... okay. Usually, from what I understand with events, stage 4 or 5 is when we have to really, really start thinking. I thought we were gonna have a nice stream where people talking about a raw CEO of Wate. Alright, I think we're okay here? Should be okay here. It all comes back to Wate. Okay. Huh? Wait, what? What? Wait. I've never seen this before. Why? What? Huh? Check the map. Oh! Okay. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. I don't think I've had an event with the... No, we've had an event with, we've had an event with Scotty, so I guess it would have done the same thing, wouldn't it? Okay. She's already ahead of us. She just ran ahead. Okay, she ran ahead. Noted. Interesting. Okay. You know what? Let's give Platinum more of a chance to shine. Or, no, let's, yeah, Cruz would be good. Wait, actually, maybe I should look at this. Okay. Was not expecting that. Yeah, this seems like a good Cruz stage. We'll grab Cruz here, then. Oh, okay. I'll see you in a bit, I guess. Was not expecting that for sure.
Where's the rally point?
Scotty did this before. Yeah, we wouldn't have known if we didn't have... And Sekko's making more points, I see, so... Alright. Let's jump in here. Back then, some events gave you a little showcase of the banner. Oh, I see. I see. Oh! You know, when they said sniper, my first thought was Greythroat, actually. When they were like, ah yes, that sniper. And I'm like, Greythroat? How? Oh. Click 2? It's awful. Fire. It's already been dealt with. And some time's passed, but... Here, Rhodes Island supply crates, with dates, serial numbers, and everything. There's an outline in the ash. Looks like there's something rectangular sitting on the box. Maybe Atro's ID badge. She did like to wear it. Operator click, operator Scarp. Our situation's changed. Yeah, I know already. Since you and Ayers rescued me from the mountain, I'm more than glad to help. Don't call me Ayers. Ugh. What has Leonhardt been telling you? The catastrophe was immensely destructive. Wolumonde will not be in better shape now. What were the catastrophe messengers doing? Things wouldn't have gotten so bad if Leonhardt or Earth Spirit were here. Was there, sorry. No point thinking about that now. We should prepare for the worst. Any objections to setting up camp outside the town? None whatsoever. I'm, after all, a professional catastrophe messenger bodyguard, and this is the wonderkind who nearly got herself killed shooting videos deep in the Winterwisp Mountains. Why are you still rubbing salt into my wounded pride? Just kidding, but Greythroat wouldn't want us to storm the town and kick in the doors of the mayor's office, would she? Sorry, please be patient. I have to confirm what happened to Atro. I'll be right back. No reason to take Cruz over Platinum unless you want some crocodile. Yeah, no, I probably should have grabbed Platinum, but I know Cruz a little bit better, that's all. Famine. Yes, famine ruins everyone. I know what you're going to say. A town the size of Wolumonde should be self-sufficient. The day the Great Rift happened, there wasn't so much originium breaking through the ground, carving the land up, ruining farms and granaries. We've been very lucky, in fact. There haven't been any explosions in the town center or any of the very populated areas, but even so, the losses have been severe. This was Click's introduction event? Would not have expected that. That on top of an opportune season. We're well into autumn and we're on a course for the Winterwest Mountains. Winter's coming early this year. We haven't announced it to the public yet as to not cause a panic. And then we were stabbed in the back by our own people, unwitting as they may be. What do we do then about the traitors? Tatiana took the young people to survey the situation. No one could reach the power plant without a guide. This is back when they regularly introduced new 4-stars. That makes sense. Because I feel like I haven't, I don't know what the newest 4-stars are. Suzu, Ayer, Folnik, and Click were all now introduced here. Oh, okay. Interesting. I guess, like, nowadays people probably wouldn't be as excited about 4-stars, but... Still. Each district should have its own auxiliary hauling equipment. What's the situation? Too slow. At best, an eighth of the speed of the other towns. We wouldn't get out of the mountains before winter. We can't let anything happen to the granary. Send more men. Men? Even if we're talking old folks and children, anyone who's willing to carry a weapon is already... But they wouldn't go so far as to attack the granary. That's tantamount to killing every last person in Wolumonde. You give them too much credit. Go ahead. Technic stress, the quarantine zone. Is it as bleak as it is because... Would you believe me if I told you we had to cut down on rations entirely because of the infected population? No, it doesn't matter if you believe me or not. Would they believe me? They would tear down the granary doors and count every last grain before they believed anything that came out of us. So, do we let them tear it down? I wouldn't mind a little open honesty if they really just wanted to take a look, but not everyone's going to let it end there. Even without an official announcement, anyone smart enough would be able to figure it out with the calendar and a look at our route that Wolumonde is bound for a terrible winter famine. They stirred the people up into a frenzy. They looted. They're just thinking of themselves, making sure they can survive, whether or not it means someone else has to starve. To put it bluntly, they wanted an excuse to steal. I believe Rhodes Island has the expertise of dealing with the infected, like you say. Dr. Atro's professionalism and your combat skills prove that much. But... is apathy the only problem in the world? Even at a time like this, I have to ask after Atro. That was a murder. Everyone out! The Rhodes Islanders have something important to discuss with Schultz. Severin. I know. Then I leave it to you. I guess this isn't a topic you can put on the agenda. Should I have added murder as old business or new business? It's all a consequence of your cover-up. No need for formalities. I'm disgusted with you. Rhodes Island operator Atro was murdered in the course of her duties here in Wolumonde, and I need answers. And according to a particular infected resident, they are also hunting this murderer. Maybe the killer is one of those infected. Like when a thief cries out, "Thief!" Oldest trick in the book. Maybe. But before we discuss the murder, I'd like... Stop, you don't have to say it. I do have enough of a conscience left that your request would wound me. But Wolumonde needs Rhodes Island help to get out of this mess, and there's no point in making things hard for you anymore. Come with me. What is this place? Sorry about the hasty handling, but they're mostly infected. We had to put them somewhere underground to keep the others from panicking. Oh. It's cold. I made sure to keep the refrigeration units running. Impressive arts, as to be expected from a Lithuanian officer. 8 victims. 4 from Wolumonde, Dr. Atro, and 3 infected Outlanders. Including your son, Mr. Thorwald. Tatiana told you that too, huh? It's true. Because I wasn't there. Here you are, outro. You really gave me the runaround here. Stupid cat. Incredible. How can she tell? Could we give them some space? Alright. As strong as she is, I forgot she's just another girl trying her hardest to move on. Same age as Tatiana, too. Tatiana is holding up. I know. Hey, I told you to quit smoking. Maybe. Smoking will only make your bronchitis worse. Are you... You got it, little fox. You're sharper than I expected. But do me a favor and keep it to yourself. Do you feel any better, Miss Volnick? Yes. Quite impressive, exhibiting such resilience at your age. I know my eyes are swollen. Are you mocking me? You lost a good friend, and you're still keeping your calm. What could I possibly mock you about? Things aren't over yet. You're right, it isn't. Now I hope we can work together. What is this? Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. The arts core of the L-44 gramophone, autonomous defense device. To put it bluntly, this is your murder weapon. Of course, civilians aren't allowed to possess destructive power like this, but any educated Lithanian would know how to drive this core. Overloading, heating, and igniting are all features of our town's defensive equipment. Originium Arts engineering is complex. Not everyone can use it. So this is it. Someone used this to kill Atro. We have to find the murderer. And then what? And then I'll make them pay. How about that? You move past restlessness and sorrow and you choose revenge. Miss Volnick, we shouldn't. I know. Of course I know. As a Rhodes Island operator, as Dr. Calcit's student, I should know better than anyone. But the murderer, and the murderer alone, must face justice. What did Atro do? She was helping the infected. What did she do to deserve this? At least let me ask them. I have to know why. I understand. Schultz Severin, Miss Suzuran, Miss Oh. Miss Volnick's already seen. They had their time together. You look flustered. Did something happen? Yes, during our inspection, a fight broke out between the infected and the non-infected. Again. But this time, the counselors weren't even able to calm them down. They're demanding a declaration of war against the armed infected. People must be starting to understand what it means to have our town's movement basically crippled. They can't hold it in any longer. But there's more. Many of the residents who were working with the infected were themselves uninfected. I already figured as much. Huh? The Winter Wisps. Damn savages. They're back to haunt Wolumonde again. Vengeful Soul. Now I understand why there's the title. Alright, Suzuran. I didn't expect there to be this many rioters, and they've taken over the town. I promised Ami I wouldn't get you involved in any intense battles, but... Don't worry, I know how to take care of myself. I'll protect you too, Miss Volnick. Huh? Because the face you're making right now is making me a bit uneasy. Fine. What face am I making, though? Is it really that scary? Sorry. Alright. Let's just get everybody straight into the middle, I suppose. So... How about... You know... Oh, wait! Hang on, there's multiple here, right? So... Can we deploy an operator on the grate, or no? Okay. Kanto can only block one. I need to make sure to keep that in mind. Okay, we do have the grate, that's good. Let's get Yeah, that's fine for now. That's fine for
What is
now.
it? You've gone astray.
And let's get Reed on the edge here. Just that we have someone for healing.
Your lives are mine to protect.
I don't know if Suzuran is going to need to do any work, so you know what? If we have everybody earlier up, let's see if we can just, you know, keep everyone in good good position, right? We've got Lapland who can reach a little further. Suzu, you just stand there and be cute. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't really want to deal with people saying that there's problems, so I think this is the best way to deal with it, don't you?
This is
Okay, really? I'm sorry, that is a little too much range for my liking. How dare you? Who said you were allowed to have that much range? Also, I need to change Saria's, I need to change Saria to, if I'm gonna deal with these problems here. Okay, that is aggressively annoying and stupid.
Don't repent.
Why do you have... You should not be allowed to have that much range. That is not okay.
What is
Alright,
it?
Astasia.
I obey my own heart.
That is not an okay amount of range. Did she not notice? Did I not notice what? Alright.
Prepared to this endless burn. You needn't prepare.
Shoot, that was probably a little bit too early. Let's get another... Oh, shoot. That's what I didn't notice.
Anybody hurt?
That's what I didn't notice. Okay, I see what you're saying. Dang it. Okay, is there a way that we can get it back? There's a way to get it back, right? I would imagine? Alright, let's make sure that no, it's gonna be last deployed, right? So... Okay, we're good again. We're good. I didn't realize that that was... Yeah, that's annoying and not okay. Okay, so that is a problem, and we... You know what? We don't need Pinecone. We just need to deal with this problem.
I'll go someplace you shall not pass while I'm here.
Please go away. Please go away. Please shoot. Please go away. Thank you for going away. We still are on skill. Probably won't be able to... Okay, this one looks like he's tougher, so... Let's just... Yeah, okay. Awesome. That's fine. We'll have Stacia on skill up because I don't want to deal with this.
This will be
We do
over
not
soon.
need this much range, do we? Well, you know what? Yeah, let's just deal with this quickly. Stop. Please stop. Cease! I wish that this was Telopsis. I wish this was Telopsis instead. Alright, we should be okay if we can just get like one or two more. There we go. Okay, really? You are moving a lot faster. That is not good. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Solidify.
Alright.
Mission accomplished.
Mama, where are you going? To the Highlands? The Flowery Highlands? But that's where the bad man who hurt Papa is. Are you going to punish him? Will that bring Papa back? No? Then I don't want you to go. You have to go? I don't want you to go back to Ursus. The red there's so hard and the winter's so cold. Mama? Mama? Mama never came back either. I used the money she left me to continue my studies in Ursus and to live. Alone. I waited alone for years. I lived alone for years. Until Dr. Calcit appeared before me. She said she was the head of a research institute and she came to get me. Dr. Calcit was tired then, even more tired than she is now. I later learned she had just returned from some faraway place when she found me. After that, I joined Rhodes Island. I asked Dr. Calcit where Mama went. She didn't say much, just that Mama and Papa were together, buried deep inside Ursus. She's my most respected teacher, my most honored leader. She guided me, educated me, not only with her words, but also through what she and her countless operators did for the infected. but the one thing Dr. Calcit never did was answer my simplest question. On whom or what do I take my revenge? Lisa, you don't have to come with me. I'm worried. You shouldn't be. I'm just going to look around and see if maybe there are some clues about that armed infected group. Do you think they're behind it? I'm not sure. That's the obvious answer, since we have no evidence. But with the town as it is, they're the most likely suspects, aren't they? And Winter Wisp. Severin wouldn't say much about it, so I can't be sure exactly what it means. But since they're in cahoots with the militia group, they're at the top of the list, too. The mountain range near here is called the Winter Wisp Mountains. It's a barren place covered with ice and snow year-round. Could that have to do with anything? I really don't know. All I can say for sure is I have to find our murderer and then pull my answers out of them. Volnik, you've been really scary since yesterday. I'm sorry, Lisa. Not everyone is so easily calmed. This is the second time I've had to say goodbye to someone like that, and this time I'm not leaving with regrets. Come out. I won't hurt you. I like to think I'm pretty good at hiding. How did you see me? Intuition? Let's call it that. Who are you? Oof, this seems like a real pain. And stop talking to him. I've gone through some of Rhodes Island battle records. You're no ordinary infected. Rhodes Island? So you're Rhodes Island operators. What do we do? Fight? Greythroat isn't back yet. We have to stall him at least. Calm down. Don't attack him. Click. Don't do anything stupid. I'm sorry. Huh? Did I see your pupils flash red for a moment? Is that some kind of stress reaction? Did I scare you? Sorry. I just wanted you two to know you can't fight me. If you are from Wolumonde, you'd better leave. It's dangerous. If angry winter wisps or infected found you, you'd be in mortal danger. Thanks for the warning. But why are you here? I just came to lay some flowers, and then I'll leave. Is that an ordinary wildflower you're holding there? It's cold here in the fall. I dream a lot. I dream of these flowers. They're like the children of that snowy mountain. Icy cold. Rest in peace. Did he really just come to pray? He wouldn't just be using this as a cover for some kind of Originium arts, would he? With his face hidden, I can't tell whether he's lying or not, but... he does seem genuinely sad. Don't move. Don't turn around. Put your hands up. Greythroat! When did you get here? You're pretty smooth. Whatever. Your bolts can't hurt me, Rhodes Island crossbowman. I said don't move. I just want to ask you something. Conversation doesn't reveal your strength. What's the point? Don't say I didn't warn you. Look, I've caught your bolt. You can't put a scratch on me. He blocked her shot with a rock? No, it's Art's. He actually caught the bolt with mud. Oh? No. At least you didn't shoot without warning. I hate sneak attacks. You're not so bad. And if you wound up that second bolt, what would have happened? That depends on whether or not you have time to protect your neck with your arts. Even if I don't, I do have a very thick suit of armor. Doesn't matter. Since you have no intention of fighting to the death, I've had enough. Can I go? Sorry, but no. As expected. Ugh. So many Lithanians have joined us, and our ranks have grown bountiful and diverse. But you, across Bowman, you would not have missed this symbol. There's a symbol that once belonged to the infected. Reunion lit the fire that was, is, and will always be burning across all corners of Terra. But Reunion does not represent all infected. So what about you? Are you from Lithanian yourself, or are you an exile who wandered here, weighed down by sin and intrigue? Me? I guess so. Our aimless journey began in Casdell. We've been on the run ever since. Wolumonde is a mess, and I'm sure you've had something to do with it. Right. There's no way we wouldn't. But I am not Reunion either. Not anymore. I'm just the captain of Mudrock squad. Mercenary? No, let's just say I'm just an infected. Why does it seem like he's always talking to himself? What kind of Reunion guy thinks like that? Please be quiet while the team leader negotiates. If you really have nothing better to do, you can record it. Oh yeah, fire up the camera. But really, what am I? I'm not a mercenary. I'm not Reunion. As things are now, I'm... Oh. What? My art's dirtied the flowers. They're so hard to find this time of year. If you want to fight, can we do it somewhere else? You have a way with words, but no. Flick, Iriscarp, keep your guard up, but don't attack him. Stay clear. Phew. Roger. Thanks. One of our operators seems to have gotten caught up in this fire. I need answers. My condolences, but we also lost 4 of ours to the fire. We're not so good with crime scene investigation or anything like that, but there are a lot of Lithanians with us. They've all been educated, and they have a natural talent for arts, unlike people from other countries. At least, I'm sure someone did this, and it was no accident. Who? If we knew, he'd already be dead, and the town would be at peace. And tell me what you do know. Like, what was that winter wisp you just mentioned? I think you misunderstood. I'm not your enemy. I'm only here to pay respects to my people. But maybe someday we will fight each other. I have no reason to trust you or share information with you. So that's it then, but it doesn't matter. I've gleaned a lot from your attitude alone. By the way, have you been to the town? Yes. What did you think of it? It's a mess. The infected have risen up in protest and they're fighting with the non-infected. Your people whipped them into a frenzy. That's not good. So many innocent people hurt, But until Wolumonde admits its guilt and until they hand over the murderer, there can't be peace. How could I convince them to stop when they're outraged by the deaths of their people? It sounds like things have spun out of your ability to control them. Yes, more and more people keep getting sucked into it. Sooner or later, so will we. We are not in a position to move around so easily, but you are. Oh, I've said enough. I still can't completely trust you, Rhodes Island. Right, still not enough trust. So, that's it. Goodbye. Greythroat, that guy's really scary. Even scarier than all those big felines back at Rhodes Island. At least he wasn't being very aggressive, but if he does have a whole squad with him, Wolumonde is in no condition to fight them. So we let him go? A direct attack is out of the question, and agitating them will only make Wolumonde's situation worse. Not to mention, we still don't know where Atro is. If this does have something to do with the reunion, things will be much more difficult. Have we made contact with operators Falneck and Suzuran? No, the town is so chaotic I was reluctant to even visit the town hall as an official representative of Rhodes Island. But I found something very concerning. This doesn't seem to be a typical infected conflict. True, Lithanian's always been rather gentle in its treatment of the infected. Something very unusual must have happened to push things this far. That winter wisp is an important clue. We might have to investigate it further. Iriscarp, you come with me. Click, I'd like you to scout out the camp. We need to get a handle on the size of their team and their modus operandi. Just a quick look, carefully. Roger. If I'd known it would turn out like this, I would have stayed in the dormitory to watch Leonhard play with rocks. Winter wisp, oh, winter wisp. Winter wisp? Where'd you hear that word? Who are you? Rhodes Island? Outlanders shouldn't be meddling. This has nothing to do with you. I don't know of any winter wisp. Leave me alone. Winter wisp? No, there are no winter wisps in Wolumonde. Haven't been for a long time. A long time? No, I mean... I shouldn't be talking to you. Listen, I don't care what it is you're doing, but Wolumonde is a tighter community than you can imagine. Most folks won't even tell you this rule, but I'll make an exception and explain it to you. The winter wisps are part of Wolumonde's history, but they're a pretty controversial topic. Seems to me there's a big controversy over the winter wisps right now. You mean the power plant getting destroyed the other day? There's worse than that. Worse than leaving Wolumonde stranded in this wasteland in the dead of winter? Wolumonde was hard hit by the catastrophe, and enduring the winter will be much more difficult. Don't get ahead of yourself, outsider. This issue is absolutely taboo. The noble lords come down hard, and I don't want any trouble. If you really want to know about the winter wisps, go ask them yourselves. Huh? How can we find a winter wisp if we don't know what it is? That doesn't make any sense. Enough. Figure it out yourselves. I don't know anything. Hey! He's gone. Can you believe that guy? A tight community is it is really tight-knit. Maybe we should go ask Mr. Severin? Well, we did make a major breakthrough. I just hope he doesn't dodge the subject like he did last time. But the sun's already going down. How's another day goes by and we're still none the wiser? Please calm down, Miss Falnick. I'm calm, there's something wrong here. I know it, but Atro, what the hell am I going to do? What can I do, Mama? Such a brittle little branch. Winter wisp, oh winter wisp. Weary of a long life, weary of a long death. Sing out your song, firm and strong. Singing through summer, and on through winter. Winter wisp, oh winter wisp. Yeah, I realized that. I realized that halfway through. I realized that halfway through. I didn't know. I realized that halfway through. It's count number 2 on how many times she's said it. I've only seen it once. What do you mean? How would I know? How would I know? It's the first... it's the first word in a sentence, and I'm trying to read thoroughly, and it gets thrown off. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. I've been trying to avoid it. It's the first thing, and then after it appears, then I'm like, oh shoot, that's gonna be a bad thing, isn't it? Don't... YouTube couldn't hear that. Don't hold it over me when it's in the text, okay? Like, don't hold it over me when it's in the text, please. I need a karaoke stream now. I don't even know what the tune of the song is, and it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing. Your singing voice activated neurons in my brain? I was barely singing at all. I was barely singing at all, but I know that last time there was... I remember when it was like Frost Nova's song, and then I read it with like a tiny pitch, and then you guys were like, it's a song, and I'm like, okay, it's supposed to be sun, but I don't know what the tune is, so I'm just making it up as I go along, and I don't know what I'm doing. As they say, you need to learn swears first so you would know when people say bad things about you. I mean, unironically, if I had known that that was a swear, I would have known to not read it. Just say it. It's a first name. Like with chat. Oh, great. Thank you for letting me know, Bushman. I don't mean to say these. It's just there. You have to see the anime now? I know I do. I know I do. And I'll probably have my heart ripped out. Just in case, because you don't want to say it, there is one more additional swear that's in a different language up ahead. I don't remember which stage, but will be from an infected elk dude you've seen. No, I'm not gonna ask questions for that, but okay, I will... If I see that again, then I will do my best to avoid it. The anime adapts her song very well. I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine. Yeah, but that was me, like, not singing, and then halfway singing, then I don't really know what I'm doing. Pass the time, what should I suggest for Star's Throne? I don't think you should suggest anything for my throne, Raoul. I'm not sure how much I trust you with that. Oh my gosh, please. No more cheese. Did you forget to add a description for the stream? Something probably went wrong on the tech end because I had it... because I had issues at the beginning, so the description probably got deleted, but I had written it. Speaking of songs, you heard the full version of Requiem? No, I have not yet. I know people have sent it to me, but I'm like, I have not yet watched it. Cheese? Got it, more cheese. I'm still trying to figure out who the Anon was that put like 3 wheels of cheese in my throne list. They never came forward. I don't know who you are, but I'm watching. Alright. So we're on 5 now. Alright, let's change this so that we can stay up to date. I wake up in 7 hours. I could go to sleep, but maybe later. Do what you need to do, Sucko. Alright, let me... So you guys said that I need to check this. So, Winter Wisp Hound. Okay. This is... Okay, Lithuanian Rebel. Winter Wisp Hound. Lithuanian Whisperer. And Winter Wisp Blood Shaman. That's horrifying. I forgot one thing? What? Among everything else, I'm sure that I've forgotten multiple things. You should add the cheese. Could never have enough cheese. It's $1,500 cheese. I'm not gonna add the cheese. Oh. Same excuse as the dog ate my homework. YouTube ate my description. It's true, though. Alright. Oh! Gradually loses HP over time. Upon death, deals arts damage to all surrounding units. Immediately seizes the control of any gramophones. Oh. Locals who have studied the ancient arts of Winter Wisp are much more terrifying than modern casters. Their ancient sacrificial rituals are capable of instantly dealing area arts damage, as well as severing arts ley lines to seize control of the L44 gramophones. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's kind of like Mephisto's Herd. Except, upon death, they deal all- okay. So it's a mix of Mephisto's Herd and spiders. Lovely! High movement speed and HP, the natural HP loss won't really matter. Oh. Great! They explode, the wizards explode like spiders. Yeah, I saw. I doubt that that can be silenced, right? Cheese for the cheese throne? No, we don't need cheese. Especially not over $1,000 cheese. Aw. Alright. 2 annoying enemies in 1 package. Fantastic. You can't silence them, they will explode regardless. Alright, well. Let's make sure we have Saria, I guess? Let's make sure we use Slopsis better. And let's make sure that we keep everybody away. Alright. We probably... Let me see. You know what? Instead of Cruz, I'm gonna grab Platinum.
Platinum.
We have Saria. We have Distance, Distance, Distance. I love Lord Guard so much. Stop talking about the cheese, guys! We don't need to talk about the cheese. No cheese? Well, good luck. Oh my gosh. We don't need to discuss cheese. Stock up on enough cheese wheels and we can have the mother of all fondue parties if we ever do a meetup. Don't forget Suzuran. Oh, now we- wait. Now we can? Okay. Alright, let's bring her back. Sorry, Pinecone. I need to slow the fast lane. We need to talk about the cheese? You don't need to talk about the cheese. No cheese? How about some wine? Oh my gosh. Need cheese for my fondue though. You guys are free to suggest other things. I did open throwing suggestions for, like, serious things if you wanted to throw in something that you think might be amusing. But no more cheese. Oh, wait. If my description's gotten deleted, then there is no throne link, is there? Thanks, YouTube. Great job. Fantastic. Oh well. That's fine. No more cheese. I changed topic. I want to go to sleep, but if I don't stay until the end of stream, I can't insist on Gamba. Oh my gosh, Seko. I don't... Seko, what is the chance that I'm going to be able to get Scotty, of all things? Wouldn't it just be better to wait until another kernel? Where I could, like, a kernel selector or something? Wouldn't that be a better... saved? I threw in 2 suggestions. One was serious, the other was a joke. Alright. Why is there a wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano? That's what I'm saying! And whoever has put the cheese on the throne list has not come forward, and I'm dying to know who did this. We need catnip for Cal? Oh my gosh. You're what, 31 pulls in Kernel? I think something like that, right? Probably more, no. More because, we attempted to... No, wait, that was an aroma banner, that was different. So Kernel? Yeah, probably around there. No need Scotty, you already have Lessing. Oh, it's not a matter of whether I want Scotty or not. Just like it's not a matter whether I want aroma or not. There's no throne command on the bot. I have to fix that. I will have to fix that. Alright, anyway, let's jump in here. Cal says love even when she hates you. I'm kind of terrified of her, especially next to W. That is the most horrifying thing ever. Alright. Depending on the amount of pulls, I at least want you to get the guaranteed 5-star, and, well, I'll cry, but I promise I won't force you into any more than that. Oh my gosh. Oh, alright, MG, thank you, I appreciate the help. Alright. You do want aroma or else? Jeez. Ugh. Singing. How... Wow, it's echoing through the whole town. Pale blue light spills over the desolate streets, and amongst the flickers of illumination are people and the lives they led. The two stand alone in an otherwise empty town. The hazy sun weaves into a web, and the sun continues to set. Cal or W, pick who you want to be in a room with. I think Cal is, like, slightly less likely to kill me. W, I think I'm, like, legitimately terrified of. I think I'm, like, actually legitimately terrified of W. You won't get aroma until you build perfumer or mint. Alright. Exposed originium clusters, restless protesters, pale starlight, and mud bricks all fall silent together. All that remains is the song. What is this? What am I seeing? Are these originium arts? A folk song? Or a poem at sunset? Is this a Wolumonde tradition? Calcit tolerates your existence, W does not. Yeah, considering I'm number 3 on her hit list, I really don't want to be left alone in a room with her. Miss Falnick, do you understand the lyrics? No, is that the Lithuanian tongue? It doesn't sound like modern Lithuanian pronunciation. Pale light. Shush. Shush. You're only 3rd place in the W kill list. I would like to be a little, further away from 3rd, honestly. Tomorrow I wake up at 6 AM and it is 11 PM already. I'd stay for the stage, but I have full trust that you will do well, so instead I say goodnight now. Alright, Seko, thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it. I wish you the best, and I hope you have a good night. Alright. It sounds nice. Reminds me of looking out over the plains from the bridge of Rhodes Island for the very first time. It's melodious, ancient. This is also arts, but the same kind as the ancient arts of Higashi. Suzuran's tales make me think of cheese. Stop! Stop. Third place on a hit list puts you close to her heart. I really don't want to be, though. Like, I'm fine being, like, 3,000th, maybe? 3,000 sounds good, right? No, she actually legitimately terrifies me. Alright. Find them. Sure, but then what? Arrest them? Yes. That'll just stir up even more resentment. We're doing this to keep them from fermenting animosity between infected and non-infected. The Winter Wisp may well have been behind all this. Mr. Severin, what is this? It's a Winter Wisp ballad for rituals and funerals. The Winter Wisps are responsible for agitating infected conflicts and leading the partisans to destroy our power plant. Now's not the time for leniency. They're trying to tell us something. They wouldn't tip their hand for no reason. There must be others out there in the shadows, probably casters. Keep an eye out. What exactly is a Winter Wisp? Local Capernae. They were the people of these mountains centuries ago. What happened to them? Wolumonde clashed with the Winter Wisp, nothing more. No, there's more to it than that. Columbia and Rimbilliton, pretty much every country, has some kind of history of settler colonialism. There's another force at work here. You're just looking for a simple answer to dodge the question, aren't you? You'll just leave it as conflicts and clashes. I'm not sure I should be talking about this with you. It goes beyond what Rhodes Island has a need to know. A gendarmerie telling these things to a foreign enterprise will make certain aristocrats very unhappy. You're worried about unhappy aristocrats? Atros sacrificed herself for you, and you're talking about saving face? Miss Volnick, her sacrifice shouldn't be ammunition for an argument. Mr. Severin, can you please stop this manhunt? It's only agitating people. It's only going to make things worse. No, we're following our only lead. We can't afford to lose it. Huh? Severin, with as many nomadic cities as there are in Lithanian, do you really think any of those nobles give a about you from atop their ivory towers? Even considering the Great Rift, if a nearby city were to offer support, would there really be a famine? Severin, look at the situation. See for yourself who's really here to help you. I know, Miss Volnick. I know better than anyone. But I also know Rhodes Island can't help us forever. Once we're safe again and Wolumonde is back on course, I don't want to be getting letters from those ivory towers. You have to understand that. But, Miss Volnick, An explosion? Another attack? Schultz, help! We need help! Slow down, what happened? They activated these tower defense things. They exploded and everything's burning. Calm down. Schultz, the infected. They've captured all the gendarmerie patrolling Zwolfton Technikstrasse. We lost contact with them. They're using the gramophones to push us back. The whole district is out of control. They shouldn't be so well organized. Who's leading them? We don't know, but a lot of the non-infected have joined the protest. Wolumonde is completely divided. Dang you Winter Wisps. Surround the district. Control the crowd. We have to take the town back. Schultz. Dang it. You get back to the Wrath House and sound the alarm. This has devolved into something far worse than just a dispute between the infected. I'm putting Wolumonde under martial law. Raise the entire militia. If we start killing each other now, Wolumonde won't survive the winter. I gave you an order. Yes, sir. As for you, Rhodes Islanders, do what you feel is right. To be frank, I don't have time to keep an eye on you. I still need more information. But we should do what we can to help people first. A lot of innocent civilians are getting caught up in this mess. We'll find the killer. That takes priority. I promise, Wolumonde will provide Rhodes Island with a satisfactory answer. I hope you'll keep that promise. If I'm still alive by then. Miss Volnick, we should have stopped Mr. Severin. No use. You saw them. The pressure's gotten to them. Oh, is that so? If a famine really is as imminent as the officer says, we'll still have to... The only way to calm everyone down is to find the murderer as soon as possible, and letting our one lead go cold isn't an option. That's not what I meant. Svalnik, do you really think finding the killer will solve all our problems? Try to stay calm, Miss Svalnik. Suzuran? You know, everyone's burning with rage right now. Nobody has a clear head. I think it's just my gut feeling, but my intuition is usually pretty accurate. I think maybe something even worse is starting to happen. The kind of thing that you can't be sure if it's right or wrong. What we have to do is try to help as many innocent people as we can. Miss Volnick, if we don't stop Mr. Severin, things are going to get really, really bad. Maybe you're right. Oh boy. Alright. There's... Oh, jeez! Are you kidding me right now?
Faces after this one. Anyway, let's just get started.
Why? They're the weaker ones, right? They're the weaker ones, right? Okay, we've at least... Nope, I don't have DP for this. Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Okay. Oh, I also didn't realize that there is a little too much trouble on... Oh, I only saw the first two. I only saw the first two. I didn't notice that these were also problems. Okay. In that case... Shit. I imagine they won't go straight for the gates, right? Alright, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to guess. Might not do well here, but I just have to guess as to what's gonna happen, because I don't have any other options to... Really?
You may as well attack at the same time.
I'm
You're all too
trying!
weak anyway.
I don't have enough for this. I hate everything. Okay, stop, please. Okay, I need healers. I need healers. I need healers. I don't have enough healers to cover this. I hate everything. Fang is gonna go down, and I don't have any... And we don't have Mountain. We don't... Nothing. I don't have anyone else here. I don't think this is going to work. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work. Wait. Alright, I'm wasting Lessing, but I have to. Because if I want to try to... Nope. I can... Nope. I hate everything. That's okay. I'll have to just, redeploy him later, I guess. I hate this. You know what? I'm gonna keep him here just in case. Alright, let's get Lapland here. Because I don't like any of... No, you know what? Actually, yeah, I want to... Alright, hang on. Are you able to reach?
Initiation.
You're not able to reach. Alright, let's... You're not able to reach for healing. You're not able to reach for healing. I don't... Oh, great. Why is there no Mountain? Because I get bullied when I use Mountain. Trust Kanta for the casters. We'll see. At least we've got a healer on Kanta. I'm trying to think in terms... Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll be okay if we can get... Really? Stop it with the range. That is way too much range for you. You do not need that much range. Alright, that's 17. We should be okay. Let's just get Lapland here. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll create a barrier. We'll have Reed take care of this caster. I forgot about this one. He's just gonna turn around, isn't he? He's just gonna turn around. That's not gonna help at all. Okay. Alright. Lessing is fine because now we don't have to deal with this, so let's get... Actually, wait, let's... Nope, we need her in healing range. I just want to get rid of this caster so I don't have to worry as much. Okay, and there are still problems here that I need to be dealing with. Let me think here. Reed can only heal when she's hitting somebody. It's the first. We should be okay for now, and Lapland can reach, too. As long as we can just... Alright, no, that's fine, that's fine. We don't need to waste that. We can heal. We can heal. Please stop. Alright, let's see. Let's get... Alright, Streams are 50% bling star, 50% cheese. Alright, I don't want Lapland to go down, so... I think it's stupid to have to use the skill at this point, but I'm just going to because I don't want to waste that. So let's just deal here. Let's hope that, Platinum can handle dealing with this guy. Come on, just a little bit, don't get distracted. There we go, thank you! Okay, now we're in a good place where I can just guard everyone, which I like better. Alright, that should be fine. Wait, what did that just say? Wait, what? I missed what it said. I missed what... Shoot. I missed what it said, so... Great. New enemy? Yeah, no, I can tell that much. Okay, let's just have everybody helping here, and let's get Suzuran here, and then let's have someone behind healing Lapland. So that Lapland doesn't go down. Thank you, that's good. And... Alright. As long as Suzuran's not last deployed, she's fine, right? Alright. I don't really like her being that front-facing forward, but it's okay. I want someone behind, Lapland so that I don't feel as nervous here. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. This does not help. Alright, we don't really have anyone who can help, so we're just gonna have to... I'm just gonna have to see how it goes. We got 2 healers on Lapland. We should be okay, right?
What is it?
This is not good. This is not good. I don't know who you are, and I should have paid attention better. Nope, we can't have Lessing here. We can't have Kubai here. We can't... Can we have Kubai? Maybe? It's not... No, there's no range for that.
Not right.
That's not even helpful at all. Okay, great. Great.
Can you do it?
I don't have any range for this, and I don't have anyone who can aid here, and I don't know who this is, and Alright, I'm just gonna have to see if... Nope, that's not even gonna reach, because this is not even gonna be far enough for healing, I don't think. I don't think this is gonna do us any good. I just have to try to see if we can help here. I hate this. This is someone with clearly really high defense and also... Oh, right. I forgot about the block 1. I'm confused. And this whole time we've been worried about gramophones, and there's, like, no gramophones here either. Alright, which way are they?
I'm listening. I obey my
Can
own
we at least
heart.
get Suzuran to help here? Oh, she's on the wrong she's on the wrong skill! Dang it, she's on the wrong skill. I didn't even notice that she was on the wrong skill. Shoot. Okay, where is everybody going towards? This is so irritating.
Solidify.
I can't think of any... I guess, okay. I guess we're okay. I guess we're okay. I'm gonna have to look up who that was, because that is terrible.
Mission accomplished.
Aye. Hurry, this way. Thanks. Wolumonde. Lisa, take the civilians and get out of here. Ugh. Are the rioters just attacking at random? Hey, it wasn't easy to get that gizmo. You better shoot straight. Shut it. This thing isn't easy to use. Luckily, I studied at the conservatory. Which one? Hey, gendarmerie. Don't do anything stupid. We've got hostages. What hostages? Okay, that's probably it. The one's running down the street. Miss Wolumonde, you have to stop them. Everything here is made of wood. This whole block will go up in flames. Fire, put it out. Everyone else get out of here. So many innocent people won't make it out in time. We must save them. How are we supposed to get over there? The fire. Folnick, please tend to the wounded. Hey! Winter wisps, infected, vermin! Why did you burn my home? Why? We did so much for you. Watch your head. Huh? Oh. Tatiana, are you okay? I'm fine, but they can't control these automatic arts units. We're in danger here. We'll fight back together. Push them out. Now isn't the time. Ugh. Your foot. Fine, I'll listen to you. Get out of here. This terrible pain in my ankle. Is my bone broken? Damn it. I have to get back to the others. You, noble puppet. Huh? They all routed? Yes. Mr. Severin, we have a lot of wounded. We need help. Medics, you are to obey this young Volpo's every word. Able-bodied youth will help as well. Yes, sir. If only Miss Folnick was here. Wait, she isn't back yet? Oi! Where are Folnick and Tatiana? I think they're still at Wolf's Technic Strasse. Can I not just ask if they all routed? Sorry, sir, but Folnick and Tatiana should be alright. They've saved many lives. What do you mean they'll be alright? The insurgents have control of our town's defenses. We have no regular troops and... Get some heavies and come with me. But they have firepower and maybe hostages. We shouldn't provoke them anymore. Let's wait for a chance to parley. A chance? You're going to wait for the enemy to give you a chance? Have you ever fought a battle? Sorry. But his concerns are reasonable. The active originium left behind by the Great Rift are likely still in the foundation of Wolumonde. Consequences of letting them destroy it would be unthinkable. Where did you come from? You shouldn't be here. No. With no gendarmerie, we're the ones who shouldn't be here. I've seen you before, Rhodes Island operators. Thank you for understanding. Iriscarp? A quick on-the-spot assessment. If they continue to bombard the area with that device, we have 10 to 30 minutes before Wolumonde comes to a halt. The best way to handle this would be to sever the link between this district and the rest of the city. But Wolumonde is no nomadic city. Individual districts do not have the power to move autonomously. Actually, a tractor could do it, but not when the streets are full of rebels. Is there an application procedure for an armed intervention? Go nuts. And please, be sure to save Tatiana and Folnick. Mr. Severin, we need... Ah! Lisa? Is that Operator Greythroat? And who's this? Operator Iriscarp, bodyguard of the catastrophe messenger Leonhardt. He is out on another mission, so I got dragged over here. Lisa, where are Atro and Folnick? Miss Folnick is still in there, but Miss Atro, she's, It's okay. I understand. I just had to be sure. We'll talk about it later. It's nice to have some senior operators coming to help. But I still need to stay focused. I'll take care of the wounded. Whatever you do, please bring Miss Folnick back safely. Right, I will. Such a young child. She's an operator? Amiya isn't much older than Lisa, you know. Yeah. We did not plan for this rescue, nor did we have the protective equipment. Are you going to be okay? Yes. What a surprise. They always said you couldn't handle working around Originium. I was worried. I've had enough of tragedy is all. Saving lives is what matters. Cut the chatter. What the? More people coming in? And they're fast. Get rid of them. So many locals. You're fine with that? Avoid the vitals. Engage.
Slice them up like a millefeuille. How do you like it?
Alright. So we're on 6 now? How many, is there 8 or 9 stages? Quick start. In what stress is this happening at? You know I can't pronounce it. You know I can't pronounce it, let alone remember it. Alright, what the heck did we get assaulted by? Mudrock Zealot. High defense, high resistance. A member of Mudrock's Sarkaz squad, dancing on the edge of life and death, has led them to develop a unique tactical system. Using Art's Resonance, they can generate a barrier that absorbs Art's damage and grants additional max HP and ASPD while it persists. Ugh. A barrier that absorbs Art's damage. Great. Max HP and ASPD significantly increases while the barrier persists. So, Art's Resonance. Is that the, that's not the gramophone, is it? A barrier that absorbs Art's damage. What the heck am I supposed to do with this? 8 main ones, 2 extra with story. Defense is flat reduction, Arts is percent reduction. I don't remember the event being so short. I miss being able to read events in one day. We're probably gonna have to split it into 2 streams, honestly. Because this is getting to be our runtime, I think. It's like a separate health bar. Oh, great. The shield can take 6,000 arts damage. Oh. They just start with that barrier. Oh, great. Oh, great. That would explain why we weren't able to do anything for, like, the first half of that entire stage, then. So you basically just have to brute force it, huh? Great. Alright. I think we'll leave 6, 7, 8 for next stream. But yeah. If anyone is new here, if you're wondering what you stumbled into, hello again, my name is Starlight. I am Prismatic Kitsune. We will continue the stage on Saturday, I believe, and Thursday we're going to be doing operator eye drawing studies. So I also draw. I also do digital painting, and we're going to be doing some art studies of anime eyes, and I'll use operators as the subject matter. So if you haven't yet, definitely consider following on Twitch. Thank you, Indie Crows, I appreciate it. Or subscribing on YouTube, or both if you feel like it. We also have a Discord. The Discord has a ARKNIGHTS channel, but please keep in mind that I'm trying to get through the main story as naturally as possible. So if you want to talk anything past chapter 7, please use the included threads. We have 2 threads. One is for Chinese server spoilers, and one is for global spoilers. So basically anything past chapter 7 that I haven't experienced yet. I would really, really appreciate it. You want them to see my creation? Oh, jeez. I don't know. I mean, you know, decide if you want to join the Discord or not. We also have a memes channel that is kind of terrifying me now. But yeah, let's see. Raul, thank you for shouting out the Discord. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I'll do it right here as well, just so we have it on the Twitch side if you are interested. Please also make sure to grab the rules roll, which will let you, the Stargazer roll in the rules channel, that will let you access into the rest of the Discord, and we'd love to see you in there. It's chaotic but fun. Alright. With that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, evening, or night, wherever you may be in the world or the many worlds beyond. And well, thank you so much, Stargazers, and all the best.